Some sample breakdowns.
We're live. We're live.
We're
live.
Yeah, no. I said I was gonna go live and continue to answer this question. That's perfectly fine. We still got a second. I just sent the link out.
Yeah, no.
This
That's true.
right here.
I asked him if I was going live, and he was
Yeah,
like,
it
"Yeah,
was
yeah,
fine.
you're going live."
Nobody was about to say anything crazy, I assume. We were just talking about, something
were
we usually
good.
start the show off with, which is like, what content are we working on and cooking up? I'm trying to finish this Pokemon game this week, and I'm trying to become a daytime streamer. But my life has gotten crazy with like me just saying yes to any freelance work of kind of whatever the fuck it is, and just being like, yeah, I'll do it. And now my calendar is like full for all of June. But like, hey, rather be busy and like making some cash.
Yeah, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're out doing stuff, man.
Doing a
It's
lot.
keeping you busy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just so many late nights, so many things that I would not have said yes to had I like continued like working the job I was working. Like because like yesterday I was at the studio until like 10:30 at night, and it's like I would not have done that just on a regular night because that shit would be tiring.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Wake up the next day, but today I woke up at 10.
Facts.
No alarm.
Yeah.
So it's slightly freeing.
That's
Slightly
impressive,
stressful,
dude.
Slightly freeing.
I still barely do that. I barely wake up at 10.
That's aggressive. I wish this could be my regular, but I'm pretty sure it won't be.
I sleep until 8:30 on weekends.
Wow.
That sounds terrible.
That's
sounds
wild.
horrible.
That's like an hour. What is that? Like 2 hours more than you really?
No, 3,
Oh, you wake up at 5 a.m. I forgot.
5:30,
That's gross.
Yeah.
Dude.
3 extra
crazy.
hours, man.
That's terrible.
Oh, no wonder. Yeah, no wonder you would wake up. You probably just naturally wake up at that point.
Yep.
At 8:30.
Yeah, no alarm. I'm just awake.
Damn. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. It's been 7 days. Sleep schedule's already off. I don't even. Bro,
I naturally wake up
no,
at like
naturally.
I
10
wake
o'clock.
up double digits naturally.
Yeah.
10 a.m.
Legit.
double
Minimum.
digits.
Minimum.
naturally.
10,
Yeah.
Not making it
minimum.
through the same.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
there's no way
day
I wake up
after,
earlier.
The first
naturally.
day, I
Yeah.
woke up at like 7, no alarm, and was like, oh, I gotta do nothing now. And I went back to bed.
Facts.
Smooth back to bed.
Yeah.
Facts. Yeah, dude.
Dude, it's like I only wake up earlier than 10 if I have like a meeting at 9. Other than that, I'm never up until 10.
Yeah, I feel that. But look, what's up and welcome to another episode of Better Than Cable. You are in here with J-Treb from the Miseducation of Music, and we also have Ananya and Parse from the Nevaland podcast. We are in here this week to talk our ish and definitely to talk about WWDC. Hold on. Yo, y'all never let me get through it. Bobby, you have a new location. You have a new location in the intro, and you're just not okay with it.
You just forget about
I was about to
me.
get there. I was
And
so about
then
to
when
get
I
there.
like
I was
call
so
you out with my
about
eyes,
to get there.
you act like you were about to say it because you remember.
At this point,
You forgot
y'all don't even
me.
trust me. I'm gonna start the intro now. From now on, we got Bobby on the boards. Welcome to Better Than Cable.
Thank you.
Bro, y'all don't even trust me. Y'all don't even trust me because I was gonna
Hey, I
throw
didn't
it
say
to
nothing,
you
Josh.
immediately, boy.
I'd say nothing, Josh. Yo, Nene got your ass right away.
Boy,
though.
Ananya
Bro,
looked at me
I
so
mean, I
hard. I'm
didn't
like,
say
they don't even
anything.
trust me to be great.
I
They
didn't
don't
say
even
anything.
trust me. They don't even trust me to be great.
I didn't
I didn't say
even need a
nothing.
word.
I didn't say nothing.
Bro, first of all, I was watching through our episodes. I found the first episode where I said, and we got Bobby on the boards. And I said, Bob, do you like that? Did you even want to be in the intro? Bro, so you weren't even grateful to it. So why would I expect you to be, like, you don't even trust me now? It's okay. Look, we didn't even say nothing about you on the show back in the day. You didn't even have a mic at first.
Yeah.
And now you out here getting mad over my intros. What is this? Bro, what is this shit, Bob? You was going to be in there. And we got Bobby on the boards. It was going to be in there. But we're going to talk about WWDC today, man.
No, but-
Let's talk it up.
But Josh, you really just fucking removed it at some point.
At
When
some
did
point,
that
I don't know,
happen?
dude. I don't know, man. I watched back and
Bro.
it just happened. It's just like one episode where it's
It's
just
just
like...
gone, dude. Yeah.
There's one episode where none of us noticed. Like,
Oh,
there's an
shit.
episode where none of us noticed. I didn't say shit. And, like, we just kept going. And I was like, oh, damn. Maybe this was, like, ramping up. I'm the one who pointed it out first, too.
Yeah.
Also, the first time when it gets pointed out, I was like, oh, shit, I didn't say Bobby on the boards. And then now it's a fucking thing.
Yeah,
You wouldn't
now it's
even
a thing.
notice if
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
said anything, I don't think.
Now it's something.
But we're here, man. Let's talk about WWDC. This is what the people came here for, if not Jimmy Neutron.
Facts.
But we're here for it today. And what we're going to chop it up
We'll
about...
get to Jimmy Neutron in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that would be so funny. Yo, I don't have the composure to even go along with that one.
Oh
if
my God.
if we just start doing breaks,
Yo.
where you're just like, and coming up next, and we just never do it.
We never
Oh,
do it.
We just never go to it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cut this part out when we go
so
back,
good.
just
For
in
the
case we
future?
ever do
that'd be
this.
so
If you're
good.
watching live, this
for
is the
the
only way
future,
you get to see this part. 'Cause I
let's
might go
never-
back and cut this out just so if we
Yeah.
really do that.
Yes.
No, let's keep doing it.
That's
and
how we
just-
keep
we'll
hold of
never
those
react.
viewers
We'll never
from
react.
last week.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I was telling them, Paris, I don't know if you know, but last week the episode just got like a lot of views, and I think it was because of some shit. But like, we'll talk about it off air because we're never even supposed to talk about it on air. But we're here now, man. I fucked up. I did it in the first place. But look, man, let's chop it up about WWDC, man. I feel like all of us were watching. I 100% was watching that playback, trying to stay off Twitter for the fucking spoilers and shit because I wanted to see it all like one experience. I thought it was super dope. I want to hear opinions, man. We had a lot of drops. What's a good way to intro it? Like, what's a good way to kind of, like, do we want to overview? Do we want to break it down by what sections? I feel like we all want to talk about the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Just
But,
say
like,
something.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not just gonna say like how we want to do it. We can talk about software first.
All right,
'cause
let's
one's
start
gonna
it
talk
with
about
this.
software.
Just
I want to
say
talk about. I
something.
want to
let's
talk about
start
the
it with
iOS.
this.
The
Yeah.
iOS is dope.
Yeah.
Like before we even
Yeah.
jump into
I was just
the Pro, because it completely got overshadowed. Nobody cared anymore
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
any of the cool WatchOS updates. There's a really cool cycling update. I don't know if you all peeped that. Oh my God, Rob, I'm gonna need you to turn the screen straight. It's fucking with my brain. But like, what happened first in the keynote was that they talked about the really cool software stuff. Now, everybody here has an iPhone, but like you have an Apple Watch as well.
Yeah.
Did you fuck with any of the updates or any of the things in there? Anybody like anything?
Yeah, no, iOS 17 is dope. I really like how.
No, I like that
journal
alarm
app-
clock kind of thing.
Yeah, those
They're doing.
Yes.
What's it called?
The standby mode.
The standby mode was so dope. I was like, man, why didn't they
Yeah.
do this? Like the Apple Watch
Yeah.
had that from the first one. I
Yeah.
think the first Apple Watch was able to do the nightstand mode. It's
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
crazy that it took this long. There's apps that do that. Like
Yeah.
people came out with their own apps that kind of have like a screen to
Shit,
project.
yeah.
That's like really.
And then,
long time coming.
The journal app was also sick. Like
Yeah,
that's what I was.
about to say, does anybody see
I've been
themselves
talking about
using
that.
I think on
Yeah,
my iPad,
dude, hell
for
yeah,
sure.
I would use it.
On my iPad, that'd be
Ooh, I didn't
amazing.
even think about that.
Like-
On the iPad, that would be nice
Yeah.
because then I could
Yeah.
actually like write with it.
Dude, because
Like-
I'm already using my notes app like crazy. I'm just imagining this being like an expansion on top of that, right? So it's gonna let you do a lot more stuff, like draw inside of it, put daily. I think they were saying like literally daily journals is a main
Yeah.
aspect of this. So
Yeah.
you could journal yourself. Like, so maybe this would help me actually journal. I've been wanting to journal just to see how my opinions
some
would change over
thoughts
time.
off.
You know? Yeah.
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 I
So
feel the. I use a lot
There-
of different
there's a lot of cool
note-taking
applications.
apps, so I'm definitely gonna throw this in rotation. Like I use GoodNotes, and my main one is actually Microsoft OneNote, which is awkwardly the best note app on the
OneNote's
iPad.
nice.
Like, why
Yeah,
is
it's
that
so
the
good.
best note application on the iPad is
It's so
OneNote?
good.
But if Journal can kind of like take that over, like, because I mean the interface on OneNote is a little like, I don't know, old
Yeah,
school.
it goes
is
like
the best way to put it.
offline randomly.
Yeah, like the
You have to
interface
be,
is
like,
not
on
great,
text,
but like what you can do
Mm-hmm.
is just the best part about it. Like, I mean, I export things from there. I like make plans. I'll like write things out. I'll add photos. Like anything I'm breaking down, I really like
Legit,
to use that.
my favorite feature on that, you could crop an image
Yeah. Oh my
right
god.
on the app.
Dude.
It's the best.
And it's just like if Journal
Yeah.
if Journal has all these features right here, I think it
exactly.
could actually get.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it might have all that kind of stuff. It might have all this cool stuff that we need. And dude, if they make it something like Notion, you know how Notion works where like you can like kind of like do some like coding kind of stuff in it,
Yeah.
do some math and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That would actually be cool
I
where
think they're trying to
you can
push
do all
notes
sorts of
toward
stuff
that.
within this journaling. Yeah, so I think this would just undercut that whole market where people are using these third-party products for their notes right now.
Crazy. Apple's
And now
just
it's like,
cannibalizing
hey,
the
just
apps
stay
that
on your
have been in the
device.
store for
Yeah, just stay on
years.
your device. Yeah.
Apple's just like, yeah,
So
we
now
know this
they're-
has been the most profitable app, and everybody's been using your
Yeah.
shit for like 7 iterations now, but we're just
Fuck
giving them a
you. Yeah.
free version. Like,
Bro.
that's gotta
Exactly.
be wild. Like people, because
And
I
it's
think I
like-
paid like $7 for GoodNote, and I mean, like it's a
Yeah.
great application. I think it's worth every dollar.
Yeah.
But I think Apple just honestly gave us that app for free. Like, and that app,
Legit.
I think I have
That's what
GoodNote
I'm talking
7,
about.
meaning that like
Yeah.
they've been doing this since the iPad came out. Really,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
that even like notability.
Exactly, like notability.
Yeah, oh my god, notability
Yeah.
was big for schools that used iPads.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
So it's like these types of
killed
apps
that
are
market.
totally gonna get undercut. Yeah, and I'm sure they're gonna have that feature where you can handwrite and it'll turn into words like like
for
I'm
sure.
not
typed
gonna
out
lie,
words.
GoodNote, like
Yeah.
they have such a great feature for not even just like turning it to text, but how they have this like zoom in box you can write in that continually moves with you across the screen is it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the feature
Notability
of
has
how
that
it
thing too.
works
Yeah.
is so
Yeah.
good. Like I've used it before in other applications, never has it
Yeah.
been as good as it is in GoodNote. And I wish that feature was just like inside of OneNote.
So dude, watch everything like be able to you're gonna be able to do all that on your iPhone and shit,
Yeah,
you
they
know,
just copy
or
it
on your
straight up.
iPad or whatever, you know, like it's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of these video voicemails you can do now with FaceTime?
Oh, dude, Twitter was hilarious. With
I
that.
think those are gonna be crazy.
Twitter was so funny with
I
that
feel like
You
I'm
do.
gonna
You're gonna
leave
like
some
totally
ratchet
fuck with
posts.
people now, right?
Yeah, I
like
think
you're
I'm
just
totally
gonna
gonna
leave like
some
a
terrible
stupid
shit.
message
no,
now.
it's
Yeah.
It's gonna be terrible.
That's gonna be so
Like,
funny.
it's gonna be just-
I
You're just
can't
gonna
because
fool
I
around.
want you to like play this back like a Snapchat.
exactly,
Almost,
exactly,
You know,
exactly.
I thought that was a really cool feature though, like because it's like it's something where I could definitely see like my parents using. You know,
Yeah.
like
It's-
if my
it's
parents
totally
can get a hold of
fun.
me on
Yeah, it makes
FaceTime
it-
and they're trying to show me something cool, like where they are on vacation, I could see
Yeah.
them being like, "Look, we got it. We made it to our location," and then like I'd be able to like see that on my phone. That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah. No,
That's
that'd be
kind of
cool.
the first thing I think.
Yeah, it makes it kind of
Facts.
fun, man. Because I
Facts.
guess like you could always like literally film a video and send it to someone, but it's like
Yeah.
now this puts it like it puts it right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
like it gives you an option to do it
It
right there.
presents you the opportunity to
Yeah.
be like, is this like a
Yeah.
moment that I wanted them to see so much that I wanted them to like actually.
Yeah, that's
be
why I
a
was
part of it?
FaceTiming. I'm like, yo, I want you
Yeah.
to see this shit. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's also like okay, this is urgent or this is like.
Are
I'm
there
just-
urgent FaceTimes? Like it's like I
Yeah,
feel like you should.
nah, you're right.
I feel like you should switch the call, but maybe there are. But
You're
like
right,
I don't know.
you're right.
There are some urgent ones, I guess. Like you really wanna. I don't know.
I really need
yeah.
to show
Like a
you this.
birthday.
I need
Yeah,
you-
like a birthday situation. Like, hey, we're gonna sing happy birthdays kind of thing. I don't know.
True.
That's the times I've seen it's like
True.
sort of urgent. You know.
Yeah.
I guess I feel that. Now the other thing that they did, which was bring back a old feature that already existed, which is pick up your voicemails while they're
Oh
happening.
yeah.
I literally saw this and
It
I was
has
like, that existed already.
It had a cooler feature
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
where it dictates onto the lock screen
Yes.
Yeah,
as
that
they're
is dope.
leaving. it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. But like, I was literally like,
Yeah.
oh shit, like they're bringing back a early 2000s, 90s esque staple.
Yeah.
Like where it was like you'd be
Dude, yeah,
coming
no,
home, you
that's-
see like in a movie coming home and like they're
Yeah,
talking to the
yeah,
voicemail, they
facts.
pick it up and it's like, yo, like, oh,
Yeah.
that's so dope to me.
Well, that used to be a
Yeah.
thing
Jesus
because
Christ,
like
Parse, what's up with the profanity in the chat? I just saw that. Christ,
What?
dude. I just noticed.
the slant really threw you off that much.
No, not the slant. Well, I didn't read it because it was slanted, but now
Oh,
I just
shit.
read it and I was like, damn, it's a lot of profanity.
I'm removing it. I'm removing it. That's my bad, dude. That's my.
Stop slanting. Okay,
No, the
keep
first
talking.
time-
You were going
okay,
to talk about something. Move the screen back. What were you going to say?
What was I gonna say?
You were talking about the voice.
Dude, I don't remember it. Dude.
Oh yeah, no, that was an actual thing because like phones, answering machines used to just answer the phone,
Yeah, it was a
and then
separate
you
device
just
that
talk
answered
to
it.
it, and
Yeah.
it would record it.
And it's like, did
Yeah,
that not become the case when we did cell phones or something?
Yeah, voicemail is different.
That's interesting.
Well, it's not like that different. It's just not on your phone. The
Yeah, I
place
was
where
about to say.
Yeah, that's
so
why
Well,
the
I guess
answering
with
machines used
Apple-
to play aloud, right?
I was
I
about
don't
to
know
say,
if
so, like,
Apple
how
moved
does-
it to your phone or if it just downloads it right after.
Yeah, I was about to
But
say that.
You remember your old phones? How you used to have to call,
you have
your,
to call
voicemail?
So I get
Yeah.
that now. So what would happen is the phone call would
Yeah.
end and it would call your voice and it would like your voicemail would be something separate that now the person's interacting with. So now
Well,
they're not
it's the
interacting
same
with the
thing
call.
as an answering machine. The answering machine's
Yeah.
just not where you are.
Exactly. So what I'm saying
Yeah.
now is like is the case of Apple intercepting your call before
No.
the actual
It's a
voicemail.
bounce.
How is it now happening? No. I'm saying with the being able to pick it up now. Like do you know? how
Oh,
that would
I
work?
don't think
Because
it's
I'm
that.
just like, what's happening that now? Like
I don't
now I
think
can
it's-
Some
pick it up.
server,
It's not anything
like
crazy.
there's
They're just
some server is intercepting it.
it's
You know what I'm saying?
streaming
And
it
picking
in
up where you-
from the voicemail server,
Yeah.
basically.
And then that just allows you to pick it back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
so it's just gonna be so you don't answer, it's going to redirect to the voicemail, but now the voicemail can redirect back.
Interesting. I wonder what kind of technology that shit took. Like, that's really...
I think
Like,
it's
'cause
just
I mean,
being
like, why
able to
haven't we
process
done
the
it in this many
voicemail quick
years?
enough to have it like real time.
Well, it's just like, why haven't we done this in this many years? It's like, I wonder who was the person who
Yeah,
like,
I don't
either
know.
cracked it or like the first person to really.
I
Like, just
enjoy
look at
this.
it.
I enjoy this.
Yeah, I
Used to
love
be
it.
like you're waiting for someone to,
I mean,
or
how
for
often
someone
do we
calls,
see
you're sitting there, you're watching
advancement
it.
in the phone part of the phone?
Yeah. Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
an advancement? Or do
Well, I
they
mean-
just give us something back they took away?
It's
they
just like
did,
a
but I'd argue
feature.
advancement comes in
Yeah.
it
Kind of
being
thing.
able to read it. But like, I don't know. It's interesting because that's just a feature that is given back. You're correct, but at the same time, it's like it's an advancement for what we have.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, something else that they dropped, man, I want to get opinions on as well. They finally dropped the Mac Pro,
Yeah.
which a lot of people thought wasn't
Yeah.
going to come at this point because we're 2 chips deep and they had not said anything. And what they did was they said,
Drop the
here's the
Ultra.
same body as the last one, but now we got an M2
The fucking
Max
cheese
in it.
grater.
Yeah.
It's not just the same body, it's the same computer almost.
It's
Yeah,
a
just-
lot of wasted space.
Just with a
inside.
different chip.
It's the
Just with a
same
different chip.
cooler,
Mhm.
It's the same fans. The motherboard's
It's
the
so
same size.
big for what is inside.
With the
of it.
RAMs, the RAM's upgraded, right?
No RAM
And then the
slots.
No, it's no RAM
RAM
slots, so it's all
slots.
on board.
It's
Oh, there's no RAM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in the M chips, it's part of the die.
It is.
Um,
It's all. I'm pretty sure it's all one.
It's all one
But,
one
like,
board.
This is
same
the chip.
number of PCIe slots. They just took out the Intel Xeon. And
Yeah, they
stacked
literally
it on
took out all the shit that was just in there before it seemed, and they were like, "Well, now you can use
Yeah,
them."
yeah.
Like,
Now, my big issue with this is I wanted a new Mac Pro because the Mac Pro is cool and the case is cool. If we're being honest with ourselves,
it looks cool,
Yeah, no,
but
it
it could have
definitely
been
looks cool.
smaller. Now they
No,
could have
it
just
doesn't
Yeah.
need to be smaller.
they could
Now
have
it's
halved
just
the
like-
case. They could have just shrunk
doesn't
it.
need to be
They could have
smaller.
just drug the corner in and just shrunk it down a little bit.
Nope.
Would have been cool to me.
Nope.
Would have been cool to me.
Now there's more
Like
air.
if this thing could have been desktopable, just a little bit smaller to make it like I put this on a desktop because right now it's a floor computer in my opinion.
Yeah.
Bob,
First
would you
steps.
get the wheels on this thing? Would you get the wheels?
If you're spending 13,000,
Yeah.
At that point.
But
At that point.
you want to know what I found out?
get the fucking wheels.
You want to know what I found out?
What?
What?
So the Max M2 Ultra
Mhm.
spec on the Mac Studio
Yeah, you did this on Discord
is
yesterday.
like $7,900, right?
Yeah, and that's on the
That's
studio.
Yeah.
On the Mac Studio. That's an M2 Ultra, 192 gigabits of RAM,
Yeah.
8 terabytes of storage.
Yeah, that's the
And
top level
no
M2
add-ons.
that they just talked about
Yeah.
that does the 22 streams of 8K.
Yeah.
That's that
Yeah.
one.
Oh my
On the Mac
god.
Studio, it's
Yeah.
7,000.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost 8,000.
Yeah, it's almost 8.
But then
The Mac
that
Pro starting.
exact
man.
same configuration, same chip, same RAM, same amount of storage, everything in the Mac Pro
What is like
is
10 grand?
13 something, or it's
13.
12.
Oh my
God
god.
damn.
It's 12.8.
It's like 12.8.
It's bro, and it's like the only advantage that you get here, if you call it an advantage at all,
Is the
if
PCIe
Yeah.
slot.
you get the PCIe slots, you get one extra HDMI port, you lose an SD card slot,
That's trash.
and you get the cooling
Mhm,
that
mhm.
comes with the Mac Pro over the
Mhm.
Mac Studio, but the Mac Studio hasn't had any cooling issues
Yeah.
as far as anyone's reported.
So what they
So-
really should have done is just make an M2 Ultra squared with 2 M2 Ultras together, and then it's like just this giant computer.
It would have justified the
Bro.
price more.
Oh,
No,
this
that's
is-
Just
what
a
they needed to
giant,
do.
like,
That's
fuck-
the
Because
Mac
it's like,
Pro.
Massive.
but it's like,
Better than
why
the
would
other
there's
Mac.
literally no reason unless you're like, PCIe slots are worth, what is that, like a
$5,000.
I was
Like,
about to say, what's the difference in that
bro.
between 8 and 13? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's not $5,000 worth of PCIe slots, dude. It's 4 slots. That's
Dude,
more than
run
$1,000 a slot.
Dude, run
Yeah.
2 M2 Ultra chips, bro. Just put 2 chips in there.
You could buy 2 M2 Mac Minis.
That'd be crazy.
Actually, I think you can get the Max on the Mac
Studios.
Mini. It's crazy. I think that they have,
Yeah.
as Bobby said the other day to me, was like hit that wall of like everything just kind of has everything in it now.
Mm-hmm.
There's an M2.
Yeah,
inside
what
of
can you do?
everything now.
That's
Yeah.
not
But like,
what I meant by hit a wall.
okay, well, I mean, what do you mean by that?
I don't.
No,
think they're
you're
on
hitting a
three-
wall and processing
Yeah,
speed is
Yeah.
what you're talking about, right?
They can't figure out
Yeah.
how to make the chip faster.
Yeah, so it's just inside of everything now is what I mean by that. Where it's just like
Well, no, 'cause it's
everything
not the
is just
same
gonna
one,
hit this wall at some
But
point.
the M3 is not here,
Mm-hmm.
and the M2, it was better than the M1, but like all the x86 processors caught and passed it.
Yeah, but I mean, inside of Apple, the whole thing is like, there's no variation and no reason to buy any different items anymore, in my opinion. You're just buying form factors.
Yeah.
That's what I see now. Because it's just like, there used to be a clear-cut difference in every computer you could buy.
Yeah.
Like, especially between different variations.
Yeah,
and
now
different
you can
sections.
max out everything.
You
If you
can
max out anything,
everything.
it's all near the same stuff.
It
Yeah.
fits inside of everything, and then there's just some products they limited just for some reason, like the iMac. Like, there's no iMac
Yeah.
Pro, and
Yeah.
they literally could have done it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's no reason why they can't. It's just, it would just be adding another SKU. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I mean, even the like iMacs, the reason why I actually like those is because the entire computer's in the chin. It's the tiniest shit ever. Like, and they literally could have probably put an Ultra in there, and it still could fit in the chin of the computer.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking that Apple might not make another leap until they get that 3 nanometer. So they're probably like waiting on that 3 nanometer,
Are we just
you know,
gonna
to
sit
be
on
ready,
these
and then
same
they can make a
computers for years?
they can make a big leap, you know, from there.
What? It
No, I mean,
won't
it should
be a big
that-
leap though on
it
its
should
own.
ready.
That's the thing. 3 nanometer
Yeah.
over 5 nanometer is not going to be that big of a leap. It's a tiny
Yeah,
reduction.
yeah,
It's not like 12 to 5 nanometer.
yeah. That's true.
True. Now,
Like that's the whole thing.
No.
It's getting harder. The processing node size is getting harder and harder for it to make differences because you're just going from
Yeah, it's
3
just
to 5
it's too small,
nanometer.
man. Now it's so small, dude. They can't even control like literally electricity getting places, man, because crazy quantum shit's happening at that scale, dude.
yeah, I mean, it's like, I don't know. It's interesting to see what what the end game is now gonna be. I feel like that might even be why they're focusing on something like Vision Pro right now, because it's just like, we got to use this shit for something else.
Yeah, no, dude.
Like, it's
because
like we have to
basically we're
focus
at the
this
point
technology
where
onto something else so that we can break another market.
Apple
we're
just
basically
really
at the size of like quantum particles, dude. So we're at like atomic size. So the only thing that'll make a big leap in computation is quantum computers at this point. Like, we just need a leap from where we're at right now to quantum computers, because we're getting too small, dude. We're at the size of atoms basically already.
3D stacking looks kind of promising, but
Yeah.
it's just Apple very quickly found out, oh, all you guys are stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like all the other chip makers. You get to a point and it's like you can only improve the architecture so much and you can only make it so much smaller.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. But I mean, just to talk about some other stuff that happened at WWDC as well, I think the last thing about the software piece was the AirPlay upgrades.
Oh,
The
those are
AirPlay in
sick,
hotel
too.
rooms should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Chromecast could have did this a minute ago. I love the fact
100%.
that it's a thing now though, where I can just go to anywhere and just scan the TV. I really hope a
If
lot
it
of
has
hotels
it.
adopt
That took
this.
way too long for that to be a thing. Yeah, that took.
I am
That should have
surprised
been a
at
thing,
how
dude.
long it took.
Because I'm the type of person, I travel with a Roku or a Chromecast. Like, that's just what I do. Like, just in
facts,
case. Or I
facts.
got, like, a game system, like my Switch or some shit,
Yeah.
so I can watch some YouTube.
Yeah.
Facts.
But, like, it's just... I definitely think that this is something where I'm surprised Chromecast didn't try something like Google having that company where they didn't try to get in hotels and do this or some shit like that. Like, but Apple
now
doing it,
even-
maybe it'll have
yeah.
some legitimacy. Maybe because I feel like when
Yeah.
Apple does shit, it's like the same way how they got Disney up there today, bro. Like it's
it's right. It's
like
done
it's
right.
people know they're gonna do it right. So I feel like you could see like
Yeah.
the big hotel chains adopting this, and it's just like something easy to do for their TVs. Because like, bro,
Facts. Facts.
that's so easy. Like, bro, come on. Like Roku didn't try to get in all the hotels first with this shit.
Legit.
Exactly. Like, dude, this would have been such a easy thing to do. But now, yeah, I'm glad they have this. I always had the problem. Like, yeah, you can't even connect to those crappy TVs.
That's what
hotels,
I'm
man.
saying, because they like
can't
you to
connect
stay in their
nothing.
little TV ecosystem
Yeah.
or whatever. But you can get through all of that shit. You can get that out of the mode.
What do you guys think of this AirDrop by bringing your phones together? I thought that was actually
That's
sick.
so dope.
Shit
That's
about
so
this. They talked
I
shit
like
about
this,
this
dude.
when AirDrop first came out. Android had this feature called Contact Bump on the Galaxy S3
Yeah.
3 time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Apple talked shit about this. They were like, they literally came out with AirDrop and they were like, you can AirDrop your information to people and you don't have to get close and bump their phones. Like they literally, there's a joke.
Yeah,
Because I watched like a lot of the WWDCs just leading up to this because I'm a nerd. And I was watching one.
Hey, there's
and
like an ad too, right?
Yeah, and like while I was
yeah.
watching the freaking new one, I was like, I literally yesterday was watching you all talk shit about this exact feature.
Yeah.
But it's like,
And dude,
it was always cool.
AirDrop becomes easier with this because
AirDrop with
now,
Wi-Fi?
yeah, because you know how you had to like do it like 3 button presses to get to
Yeah.
AirDrop before?
Yeah.
Now you can just like pull it up. When you just need to select the photos, just literally tap the phone and it does it.
So
You know what I'm saying?
easy.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Like,
actually a
bro,
lot easier.
It was
so much
always
better.
easier. I don't know why they talk
Yeah.
so much shit about this feature when Android did
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like, they literally, like,
Yeah,
AirDrop
dude.
was supposed to be, like, the anti-feature of this, and now it's like, we brought it
Facts.
back.
Yeah.
Like, so I mean, like...
And then the contact sharing is also like was sick too. So it's
yeah,
like now you
I
can
like,
just
I like they
swap
brought it to
contacts.
watch, where you can do it with
Yeah.
watches. I think that would probably be the thing that would get me. I don't know if I'm a phone tapper, but I'm definitely like,
Yeah.
if somebody's got
Yeah.
their phone out and they need my number, like I can just like tap my watch
Yeah.
to it.
Facts.
That's so smooth.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's
Facts.
so
Facts.
smooth.
100%.
Like, I don't share my number a lot, so I feel like it would only be select occasions anyway.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, yeah, I don't have to pull my phone out now. I
Mhm.
can just be like, oh, here's my number. Like,
Yeah.
it's so easy. But
And,
All right, dude, we can.
Oh, yeah, we got to dive into it.
yeah, let's
Oh, shit.
Dude,
Hold on.
Dude,
Hold
we've been
on. One
avoiding
comment
it
that I wrote in my
crazy.
notes. One thing that I wrote in my notes. FaceTime on TVs, literally
Oh.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
yeah,
Why did it take so
that
long?
was-
Facts.
Why did it take so
Dude,
long? That's so freaking
facts.
cool.
was there, man.
That's
Continuity
so cool.
camera,
Yeah.
man. That did it.
Yeah.
Continuity camera, man.
Like
That's dope.
Dude, this
FaceTiming through your Apple TV, I'm like,
That's
that
so
that
dope.
might actually make me switch back from like, because I used to use Apple TVs, now I'm on Roku's. I might switch back to Apple TVs. Like, I was like, oh my
Facts.
God, like, that
Facts.
just, it's such a cool feature to me.
Yeah.
But yeah,
100%.
now we can dive into the other one. But I wrote that down specifically because I was
Alright.
like, oh, this is the future. This was the future people talked about in the 80s.
Facts.
All right, do we want to get into the features or do we want to? I got just a question we can start with. Like, do you think this Vision Pro is going to replace iPhones completely?
Whew.
See, I was thinking it would replace my iPad more so than the iPhone.
I don't know how to preface this right because I'm sharing this opinion and I don't want to sound crazy. I am an Apple fan. I'm super Apple fan. This could replace all of my devices.
Everything.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It can replace everything.
The
It can
first
replace
thing,
everything.
the first thing that I was thinking,
if I'm wearing it outside and shit,
bro, I would only have the TV in the living room.
Are you gonna
I
wear
would
it
not
outside?
I would not have another television in my space.
No, that's my only
I would not
thing.
have. I have 2 huge monitors in here. I wouldn't have these monitors.
Yeah.
Dude,
Why do I need any
Dude,
of
but
it?
think about this. Think about this. Eventually, you won't even need your TV because everyone will have the Vision Pro, and everyone's just
If
wearing it
adoption
around.
got to that
And then-
level,
Bro.
bro,
I think it's gonna.
I just have plugins on my couch so everybody could click in and
Yeah.
everybody could be plugged in.
Exactly.
Bro.
If it replaces phones, the camera went out.
You can still hear us though, Paris. You can keep talking. We can still hear
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, if it replaces phones, everyone's gonna have one. So then you don't even need a TV anymore. You can just share the same
Display.
whatever feed you're watching
Yeah.
and watch the same thing in the same room still. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, it's actually crazy what you can do with this thing.
Dude, and like, I mean, just to stay on the content tip of it, when they were showing Disney Plus and they were showing people watching a Star Wars property while also being able to see on a map where they were and what planet they were on,
Yeah, that
I was
sick.
like, this
Yeah.
is what
That was
I
sick.
want when I watch television. If I was watching Avengers Endgame and it showed a map of where each person was during, like, you hit pause on the remote, you could zoom out and you could see what planet everybody's
Yeah.
on. And you could,
Yeah.
dude.
It's so cool.
Dude,
Dude.
exactly.
You see,
like,
the
dude, imagine
characters,
watching a movie now.
like,
you
biography of them.
you could see every Easter egg, and potentially
Bro,
let's say they
yeah.
hook this up to an AI. They hook this up to
Yeah.
ChatGPT. You can ask ChatGPT, hey, like, what Easter eggs are in this scene? What Easter?
fuck
You can
that.
just
No, you
like,
gotta
ask
find the Easter eggs
ChatGPT, dude.
yourself.
You
You
can
can't have
find them
somebody give
yourself,
you that.
dude.
You cannot be fed the Easter eggs. You gotta watch
You gotta
through
find
first
it.
alone.
Dude, but
Facts.
No, that
dude,
is a
I'm saying,
market
like,
that
the
people should stay
possibilities
in.
are endless, dude.
Keep
The
humans over
possibilities
there.
are endless
No
here.
computers and Easter egg finding. It's
Facts.
made by humans for humans to figure out and enjoy.
Facts.
No, man.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know, G. I feel like
Facts.
that's cheating. Like, imagine if you, dude. Oh man, nah, dude. The first watch through, you can see all the Easter eggs with a ChatGPT plug-in. I don't know, man.
Yeah, dude. It really is gonna be
like,
that
bro,
easy,
it's just
man.
telling
It's gonna
you
be crazy.
what all the license plates are in the Spider-Man movies and what comics, and it's like, damn, well now I know the ending. Like, based on
Yeah,
like a
it-
second act Easter egg.
Yeah, dude, people are gonna spoil themselves so much with this. Like,
Yeah.
they're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
like have it where it's like analyzing the whole scene right from the beginning
Yeah, I
and telling
imagine there'll
them,
probably
"Yo,
be
this
some
might happen. This
directors
might
who
happen."
don't even want to be involved in the
Yeah.
extra shit. But there's probably just gonna be so many, and this is like, I really hope that this one gets a lot of adoption. I'm not buying it. This is real life. If I get one, it's got to be cheap.
Yeah.
Like, if I could trade in all my Apple devices for it,
Yeah,
let's see what
facts.
the number is.
Facts.
But like,
Facts.
I doubt I could even get there. But like, this
I think I might
device,
buy
if
it.
a lot of
I think I might
people,
buy it.
that's wild. That's
Really?
wild, son. Live your life.
Yo.
I have a rule where if it costs double my rent or more, I'm
Facts.
straight. So,
Bro, what?
nah, G.
This is as much as my rent. This is a
That's
month
what
of
I'm
rent for
saying.
me.
That's why, nah, can't do that, man. Can't do that. When it starts hitting the price of living, I don't know, dude. You can put a roof over your head for the same, I don't know. But either way, like, I hope a lot of people get it. So, I mean, I guess get it. But, like, I hope a lot of people get it so that people see the value of creating for it. Because then that'll
Dude,
prove
I'll
that
get
there
it, and
will
then
be
you
a
guys can
market
test
that'll
it out,
buy
dude.
I mean, look, 1,005, I'm in line.
Yeah.
I'm in line.
facts.
That's just,
Facts.
it's real
No,
life. I'm in
facts.
line. I'm in line at
I
1,000.
think
I think
I literally said
in
that on the
reality,
podcast.
it'll probably the price will go down on the next one, and
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be like two grand,
Apple Watch,
something like
man.
that. I think
The
that's what it's
Apple
gonna
Watch
be.
started
I think they're
at
gonna
a
put it around that.
stupid
buyer.
price. I bought the one at a stupid
Yeah.
price. It started dummy high.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and then
Like-
now the one I'm wearing is like so much better than the one I bought first, and it was
Facts.
way cheaper.
Facts.
And dude, I think if it goes to replacing the phone, I think the higher payment will be worth it because you're not paying for just phone
I don't know
utility.
if
You're
I'm ready
paying
to
for
go
like
outside with
VR
this.
utility, right?
I don't
that's
know if
not-
I'm ready
that's
to
the
go
only
outside with
reason.
this. See, that's
That's
where
the
Well,
only
no,
that's
with
where
this
you
one, you're not
got
gonna go
me.
outside with this one.
I'm more in
Yeah,
the
you're not going
iPad
outside with
camp
this one.
now on that
Yeah.
side of it
Yeah.
because inside the house is where it seems like this thing thrives.
Yeah.
This seems like a device where when I come and sit in this office, I would much rather have that device.
Yeah.
I have a question.
And dude, you could leave it
Also,
plugged
it's
in.
Heavy.
Who's
sorry, go
gonna
ahead.
die while driving in it?
I don't think anyone's gonna drive.
Someone will.
Someone's
Someone
gonna
will.
drive with the
Someone's gonna
And
get
a
hit by a
Tesla.
car. Someone's gonna walk
Yeah,
into the
someone's
street
gonna
and
be in
get
a
hit by a
Tesla
car.
doing this shit.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, once again, don't do that.
Yeah.
I think it's an inside.
Well,
the house
you can
device.
say it,
I think it's inside the house device. Well,
but
it won't be
it'll
me.
happen.
It won't be me. So
No,
that's
dude.
all I
Yeah,
can
some
Yeah.
stupid
People
people
were
will
walking into
actually wear
cars
this outside.
on Pokemon
Yeah.
Go. This'll
Yeah.
happen.
Dude,
Okay.
no, playing
Yeah,
Pokemon
yeah.
Go on that show would be fire.
Oh,
we were
man.
talking about
That
that.
would get me outside.
That show
Never
would be
mind.
so sick.
No, dude. Exactly.
Pokemon Go with
Dude, that
this?
was-
Bro,
I
you
get hit by the car.
Dude,
My
I was
chances
like,
are
yo,
going
I
up.
would-
just
I would play Pokemon Go every day, dude. I would be running
Bro.
outside chasing Pokemon. Like, dude, let's
Dude.
go.
Pokemon Go would be my default game.
it'd be so
But also
sick.
now we're talking Ready Player One. Like that
Yeah.
point, it's like, dude, like I'm living in
Dude,
here.
and people, dude, you know,
If
it
I'm
would
a
be so
regular
funny.
Pokemon
Like, if you're
trainer in my everyday life, son,
Yeah.
like I go to work,
Yeah.
I'm just wearing this shit, but it's like, yo, it's my lunch
Dude,
break. I go
exactly.
outside in the
Dude,
grass and I'm
just-
just chucking Pokeballs.
Should I go all
Dude, that's what
weekend
I-
without taking off a VR headset?
You should.
See?
That's a great YouTube video. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
that's a great
I'm
YouTube
not
video,
gonna lie. If
facts.
you start a that's a channel starter.
Yeah,
That's a first
Yeah.
video.
facts.
I
You-
saw someone do it.
Really? I feel like that still gets clicks though. Like there's no way. Like that seems like it has high value, especially in today's world.
Yeah,
that's like a challenge accepted type.
You probably got to take some Dramamine in between there. I don't know if you'd be able to like. I don't know if your body's internal like gyro would be able to handle like hour 12. You know,
dude.
Like,
You know
have
what's
to
gonna
take
be
some
so funny? When people are outside, you know, in their own AR worlds, like you're gonna just be doing random shit, and like it's gonna look crazy to someone looking at you. They're like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it.
It's like you're just like fucking battling a samurai like in the middle of the street. Like
I feel like the second version of this is really gonna harp on portability and price point. I think they're already gonna hear people talking about the weight of it because a lot of people were saying the weight's crazy.
heavy,
Good thing they didn't put the battery on it because it would have made it unbearable almost. They were saying the weight is crazy, but the strap distributes well. So it's like they got good things and bad things already being set off people's like everybody got like a 30-minute introduction to it. And I'm like, knowing Apple, by the time it releases in 2024, some of these things might be fixed.
Right.
For this first edition. Like there's no way that it's gonna ship exactly like the one that people saw.
So,
no, dude, it's gonna be way better by the time they ship, for sure. The software is gonna be way more pristine.
Yeah.
well,
And
the software
I argue
already
the software
looked pretty
might
good.
not be done. That was Apple's notorious for that. Like back in the day to now, where it's like we got a really good video, and those are actually our hopes. Now they deliver, but it might take like a year for the update that makes everything that they said happen.
Right.
Well, they gave themselves a year.
Well, yeah, that's what they
Exactly.
do. But
They
that's
gave
what I'm
themselves
saying.
plenty of
Like, there's a
time.
very real chance that when all the tech people were there, what worked was the demo. Because they all had to sign papers and they all got briefed before they went in. Yeah, but they all got briefed and all had to sign before they went in, and no one was allowed to record.
Yeah, and no one was able to film anything.
Yeah, so
when they were in there.
you were allowed to go and experience what they experienced. I watched so many reviews. Everybody got the exact same demo. Like in the exact same order. They got to see a clip of Avatar 2. They got to see the 3D video of the kid in the room that they showed during the presentation, the T-Rex breaking through the wall and the butterfly landing on your hand, and then they got to like interact with the OS home screen, and then they all got booted out.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like there's a very real chance this operating system is not finished.
Yeah.
Like,
no, for sure.
Dude, and they were, you know how they introduced the Mac OS game mode and they're inviting like developers onto the platform? Dude,
Well,
I'm 100% sure this is the opening for VR gaming.
Yeah.
Like they opened this up. They're going to get a bunch of gamers into iOS, like game application developers.
I was about to say
and
they focused a lot on
Will
the
they, though?
They focused a lot on their new software that can port over games. Like they were trying to really harp on that for just all of the like WWDC week. So that's
I think like people are gonna hop into this, man. The
I'm
AR VR developers are
people
gonna
start
jump
porting
into this.
games to run on Mac OS. But
So that's what Linus was saying.
can Metal do it?
Yeah, they were saying that it was like I think it's Metal 3. They said they said that all of their new shit should be able to game.
Dang.
Well, no, but like what level?
That is what
that's
everyone
the
is
question.
unsure
Yeah.
of
That's
because
tough.
no one fucking
Yeah, we
tries.
need to find out.
Name the
No
last
one
game
knows.
developer that was
Yeah.
like, we're gonna make sure this works on Mac. Like,
Whoever Apple Arcade paid.
well, Apple Arcade is different. I'd argue Apple Arcade is on the same level as the developers for a Nintendo game.
Yeah,
they know what they're creating
But,
for,
like-
and all of those games can be ran on my Nintendo Switch.
Let's get Diablo 4.
And I think that's what they're shooting for. I think they want this headset to drop, and they want games that are like people that are already working on for shit like Quest or shit that's going to be on computer that can be compatible. They're trying to figure out how they can run it on this.
Everyone's
going to
jump
controller
over.
or mouse support and just be out there.
1000%.
Like, I'm interested to see what the fuck is about to happen. But like they seem like they're
Dude,
really hungry
1000%.
to get in the game market. I've never like Apple never cared
and
about
who
this
wouldn't?
market before.
Yeah.
Dude, what developer wouldn't come over? Dude, this is gonna everyone with an iPhone is gonna get this eventually.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
Even
it's
putting
like,
out the,
dude, that
SDKs
market
for
is
the
so
actual Vision
big.
Pro,
Yep.
like you
know?
could legit develop a game for Mac OS, but then also just have it pre-made for the Vision Pro.
Yeah, which is what they were
So,
saying too.
yeah.
Like the Vision Pro can pretty much just run all the applications that can
Everything,
already run on your Mac or your iPad.
Yeah.
So it's like
Exactly.
like they said the App Store is gonna be packed at launch. Like only Apple can say shit like that because they have the biggest app stores.
Legit.
Like it's fucking crazy. And they're just like, we just made sure it ran everything. It's fucking 2 chips running in tandem on your face. Like, what, like I don't get it. Like, it's one of those things where it's like this is either going to be that historical moment where it's like we look back at this conversation and we're like, damn, everything changed after that one, or it's going to be like Apple quietly let this shit die.
Right.
Like,
Right.
Yeah, it's one or the other. You know,
like,
that's
I
a
don't know if
fact,
there's
dude.
an in between.
It's one or the
I don't know
other.
if there's
There
a
really
chill
is.
market where it's
But
like
I'm
I'm
on
either
the-
going to buy an
I'm on the
iPad
train
or a
where this is
Vision
gonna
Pro.
work.
Like, I don't know. Like,
I'm on the train that this is gonna work, man. If
Yeah,
they can
dude.
reduce the price a little bit,
yeah,
Yeah,
I
it'll
think this is going to sell a lot
I think
of
by
Quest.
like
I think a whole bunch of Quest are
Yeah.
about to be sold this Christmas.
true.
Because everybody's just going to be like, yo,
On the
like
wave,
Apple showed
yeah.
me this and now I'm thirsty just to check out VR.
Yeah.
And definitely,
Yeah,
like,
what
the
is
price point is
VR?
what, like
Yeah,
200?
facts.
I mean, like $299 or is it 3? It's like $299 or $2 or like $349.
The cheapest one might be like $199.
Yeah, I was about to say, Oculus has a very
Yeah, there you go.
affordable way to enter this
Yeah,
market.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
I could see people buying that and then still seeing if they want to check out the Apple one. So I think
Yeah,
this is going to be
facts.
a win for VR raising up. Like, this might have been the legitimacy the entire market was waiting for, because Facebook added a lot of legitimacy, like with Meta and their big push, but it didn't make it serious enough for people to be like, I'll use this in my everyday life.
Also, it wasn't as cool.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like seeing Mark Zuckerberg do shit is like, bro, I don't care.
$299.
dude, it was so lame,
$299.
dude.
Yeah.
It was so lame.
Yeah, they
then
don't have the
Apple is
pizzazz.
just
They don't have the
sick.
pizzazz of
Yeah.
Apple. Which,
Dude,
like,
they don't
this is
have
one of
the-
those. I wish Steve Jobs
Yeah.
was alive, because man, when I tell you he
bro.
could have, like,
Exactly.
I'm a big
Exactly.
Steve Jobs fan as well as Apple
He could
fan.
have sold.
Yeah.
He could have.
would have
he would have
sold the
our
shit
soul,
out of
man.
it.
Bro,
Yeah.
I would have bought it. I would have
Bro.
been like 3,500.
Bro,
Saved.
3,500 would not
Saved.
matter. This is the guy that when I
Yeah.
was watching back in grammar
Bro.
school, he said crazy numbers. I'm talking, this is when computers were
Yeah.
thousands of dollars still. Like, the top levels were stupid prices, and I
Yeah.
was just like, that's reasonable. Like, I
Yeah.
understand, because you
Yeah.
explained it so well, I think it's worth every
Yeah.
penny. And
Yeah.
it's like, dude, like, he could have sold this shit like nobody's business. Like,
For
bro,
sure.
Exactly. Dude, Steve Jobs was goated, man.
I love hearing the dude talk.
dude.
That's why I like watching all the old
Dude, he'd have
keynotes.
sold the shit out of this, dude.
Bro.
He would have
Oh,
sold the
dude.
shit out of this.
He would have been like, bro, he would have, our competitors, nigga. He
Yeah,
would've hit him with that one
Oh,
so
bro,
quick.
what? A little graph?
Bro,
Our
Boom.
competitors
That's
aren't even
Apple.
close. Dude,
Because,
Bro.
no, dude,
Dude,
like,
he
if
would've
you
made
watch
fun of
through
Zuckerberg,
these,
bro.
if
He
you
would've
watch
made
through
fun
these
of the
keynotes,
metaverse,
they're
bro.
following his script from iPod days,
Yeah.
from the Mac days.
Facts.
Steve Jobs has
Facts.
been running this script that they still run. Like,
Yeah,
down
bro.
to the one more thing big product reveal.
Yeah,
He
facts.
wrote this book, or
Yeah.
whoever
Facts.
was with him on his team
Yeah.
for PR, they wrote this. Like, and it's like,
Yeah.
to think
Yeah.
about how he would have navigated it had to have been insane.
Yeah,
Like, bro, this is the
Mm-hmm.
dude who literally spent an entire conference sitting on the fact that he had an iPod Nano tucked in his jean pocket.
Yeah.
This motherfucker did a whole
Yeah.
conference, had an
Facts.
iPhone in his pocket, nobody fucking knew. It changed the world. Like, just the craziest stuff where
Yeah.
he's just like, you've already seen this product and you didn't even know it. And you just look up and he's like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, new shit. Oh,
He's so cold.
Crazy shit.
So cold.
but yeah.
Man, dude, Apple, dude, they've been the game changer, man. I think this is gonna work too. That's what's
Yeah.
crazy, and they're gonna
Yeah.
still be so relevant for the next 10 years,
Yeah.
20 years. You know
I
what I'm
think
saying?
this first generation, the only thing is going to be, yes, the battery life and then how heavy it is. But by second gen,
Dude, yeah, it's probably
What-
way
what
too
battery
heavy.
life do
It's
you
probably
get on
way
your
too freaking heavy.
Oculus? That's what I was wondering. 2 hours?
2 hours.
So
Give or
is
take.
that standard? Because I mean, like, I just don't know as someone who does not really have anything.
I don't know. The Oculus is about 2 hours depending on what you're doing.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
you can
so-
do
so the
like
Apple headset
if you're
being 2
just
hours is
sitting in
average.
there looking around, you could probably get more like 6.
Yeah.
If you're playing a game, you probably got like 2.
Okay.
If it's plugged in while you're playing,
It's infinite.
it's probably it's not infinity.
On the
'Cause, like-
Oculus, it's not.
Well, like a data port won't travel, like a USB port won't charge it quick enough.
Okay. So is that where Apple's is different there? Like, is there no way to use the Oculus?
No,
or
where
the Pro
Apple's is
or the Pro
different
one?
is it's a much more powerful computer.
Okay.
So, I mean, to be fair, if I plugged my Oculus in with my like quick charge brick,
Mm-hmm.
I could probably go infinity.
Okay. Because
But
then it would be
I
supplied.
only ever have it plugged in while I'm using it when I'm using it with my PC.
Okay, got it. And then like on the Meta 2, like, is that one have the ability to do things like the
Quest Pro?
Yeah, the Pro. Like, does that one have the ability to do that, or does anyone know?
To do what?
To keep going if you have it plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
true. Because I was just about to say, like,
I mean,
did
they
Apple,
all
like,
have that.
Did they change some shit up with that, or is that standard? I was wondering that because 2 hours of battery life is low.
No,
Yeah,
that's
2 hours
pretty
is
standard.
nothing, man.
What got me was like they were like you could watch a movie on a plane and shut out the world. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah,
but
2
Avatar
hours.
is a 3-hour movie,
Right.
and maybe
Facts.
maybe on the movie
Facts.
you can get more battery life.
Well, you could
But-
just take another battery.
I mean, yeah, of course, but they're gonna tax for those batteries. But if you have the battery and then you plug a USB-C into it, which means you could use an external.
They're
power
gonna
bank.
bring back the white cord and the Silhouette commercials, and it's gonna be for the battery instead of the headphones.
Hilarious. It's gonna be the Silhouette
Yeah.
commercial with
Facts.
the
Yeah.
VR
Just
cord on
one.
it. Everybody's
Yeah,
dancing
yeah.
around with a fucking white cable
Yo.
just on their shoulder.
Marquez said that.
That's hilarious. I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that. That's so
hilarious.
funny.
Dude, I think in the V2, 100% that cable has to be gone, man. There's no way.
There's
they're
no
gonna-
way
No,
the
no, no.
cable's
The
The
gone.
cable's
with
gonna
this
stay.
cable.
There's no way the cable's
You
gone.
think so?
If they put a battery big enough, so that is a much more powerful computer than the Quest 2. The Quest 2
Yeah.
with that
With that
battery
battery
would
bank
probably
powers.
get 6 hours.
Yeah, I was about to say, I wonder what that battery bank is. Because if that battery bank gives you 2
It's
hours on what
probably
it's
a
running,
pretty big battery.
yeah.
So I would
It looked like
expect
the
on
size of a
battery
phone.
power.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. I feel like if I bought this headset, I'd be the type of person where if they made one where you could have the little headset, maybe like a 20-foot cable with the wall plug, I would have one next to the couch. I'd have one in here in the office. I'd have one by my bed.
Yeah,
And then
just
I
plug
just-
it in.
I
Yeah.
just click in wherever I'm moving. Use the external battery. If I'm
Yeah,
not
facts.
gonna lie.
Facts.
I'm spending
That's a smart way to do
$3,500
it.
effing
It's a smart way to do it.
100%.
Like-
Yeah,
100%.
facts. You just
I
leave
could,
that
I could
shit on.
plant some chargers around. it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
gonna get a freaking
Facts.
double tan, dude.
That's what
You're
I'm saying. I have like 4
Damn, on the
iPhone
record.
chargers and like multiple
Yeah,
Apple Watch
same.
chargers around the crib. I
Same.
think it kind of makes sense, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
It doesn't support
Facts.
glasses.
It
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's
You have to
so
get your own
stupid.
lenses, but
It's
I'm not
so
gonna
stupid.
lie.
You have to get your
if
own.
I'm making
yeah.
an investment like that, I would want lenses made for it.
Well, what if like your number changes?
I mean, I
You just
And
get
it's like
new
you have to
lenses.
go back.
That's
you have
what
How
I'm
to
much
saying.
are their
do another
lenses?
one.
That's
what
the
I'm saying. They
question.
did not say a price, but they
The
said it's like-
Oculus lenses
Yeah,
are
that's
mad
the thing.
reasonable.
How much are they?
$79 for a set.
That's reasonable.
Oh,
So
okay.
if Apple's like, I don't know,
Yeah.
if it was like $100 bucks, 120, that's kind of where I think the cap should be at that to be
'cause
reasonable.
Damn,
you
dude.
need to
Then
redo
we're-
them when your prescription changes.
Dude, then
Yeah, but
we're
that's what I'm
dropping
saying. Like, I mean, but like, hold
3,700 on
Yeah,
this
how
thing.
many times have you
dropping-
thrown on a
Oh,
two-
he's talking like $4,000. He's planting chargers. He's getting lenses.
You're spending 3,500 if you are there,
Yeah.
if you have that capability.
You might
You
as
should
well.
only
Yeah.
have the capability to
And
do
you
these
won't
other
even
things.
save up for it.
Yes, because I'm not going to save up for it, which is why I said if I had the capability. These are things I would do if I had
I'm gonna buy it,
disposable
dude.
income to do this.
I'm gonna buy this shit.
Save
Sorry,
for a
I'm
whole
buying it.
year and be
No.
like, this money, this is for my
It's
Vision
Apple.
Pro.
If you save for a whole fucking year, there's a new product.
For all facts.
You might as well
Facts,
finance it. If they did a
100%.
VR headset upgrade program like my iPhone, yeah, sign me up. I'm getting one launched day.
Yep.
200 a month.
200 a month is ridiculous. No, that's a fucking car note. Like it's not.
You got to pay off
Dude, as long as they
3,500
got,
in a
as
year.
long as they got the trade-in program on
It
this
would be a
thing,
24 month.
I'm
It
good,
would
man.
definitely
I'm
be a
gonna buy
24
this
month.
thing.
But it would still be like 100 and some change. It would cost what it costs to do a MacBook. Like, I mean, MacBook financing. You can get a $3,000 MacBook.
Facts.
But I don't know. I'm not going to finance this either. I'm not buying it. We can 100% confirm I am not buying this.
I feel like you're more like, I'm not buying it than I'm like, I'm not buying it.
I'm not buying it, but I also said, yeah, if it comes up and I can finesse it, I'll have it. That's how every Apple product has been. When the iPhone 10 dropped, I said I wasn't going to buy it. It was a $1,000 phone. It was crazy. I had it. So I don't know.
You had it so quick.
I had it when it dropped. I had it. Yes, you're not wrong. That's
So
why.
you are buying the Vision.
That's not what I said. I said that.
But
there's a
what you said
possibility.
was,
If
I
I
said
can
I'm not
finesse it.
getting the 10. And then I had a 10 on drop.
Because I finessed it. If I can finesse it, it's happening. I traded 3 iPhones, got
Basically-
different Apple cards, bought the phone in Florida where there was no sales tax. That is how I got an iPhone 10. There was a lot going on to get that iPhone 10. It required literally being in another state. So like, no.
Facts,
I would do the same thing with the Vision. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably buy that in a state with no sales tax. There's no way. Tax on $3,000?
That'd be smart.
You're crazy. I'm
Everyone
not paying
let's fly
Chicago
to
tax.
Florida.
I'm not paying Illinois tax on that, boy. Hell
Fly
no.
to Florida and buy Apple products.
Yeah.
Fly there.
I guarantee you could get a flight to Florida for less than the taxes. You probably could.
To fucking Florida.
In all honesty.
Taxes are going to be like $800.
Someone in my family is going to go to Florida within a calendar year. I can send them.
Yeah. Facts.
A lot of people in my family have children.
Be like, put me in your
I'm gonna get
carry-on.
this, dude. I'm getting this thing for sure now.
See,
now
I'm
that
not
you
like
said you're
him.
not getting it,
Now hold
I'm
on.
getting it
You
for
have
sure.
talked and chastised me. He immediately said I'm spending a month of rent
I'm
on it.
chastising you because you're like, I'm not going to get it, but I said the same thing about the 10 and I had the 10 at drop. That's why I'm chastising you.
Yes. Because somehow or another, I end up with the latest Apple products in my hand. Because I end up figuring a way to finesse it in my life. Jesus Christ.
Fact.
But the comments.
What happened in the comments?
Jesus.
God damn.
I was not ready. But either way, that was actually something I put in the notes this week where I was going to put the chat back on the screen so that we can have it in the playback for people who watch back.
True.
But you know, in all honesty,
We good.
comments are reserved for watching live. You got to be here for
No,
this.
if you play a live stream back, you can have the comments
I
come
disable most of the chat replays
up. Oh,
because it's usually Rodrigo saying crazy things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
Facts.
But that's also why we don't have a rolling chat on screen.
Yeah.
That's,
Facts.
that I don't say make sure the weight distribution is correct on that desk. I put it together, not someone else. Don't trust it. But hey, final thoughts about the Vision Pro. Is there anything that you all are like super excited for that you didn't talk about? Any possibilities you want to see this thing going for in the future?
So, did everyone?
My camera went out. And
I know.
Also, what do you guys think about the finger tapping thing?
Oh,
It's
so
clicking.
by watching videos, they say it gets pretty natural, so I'm gonna trust it. But
I'm doing it right now, trying to think.
So like just
I can
doing
fuck with
this.
that.
I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
can
you would
fuck
get
with
it.
it. I can fuck with it.
Like if it's like right here.
Yeah, if I
you're
can just
kinda
have it
chilling.
on the hip,
Yeah,
you know,
like
little
just
from the hip shooting.
right,
I
exactly.
can do a little pinch.
Yeah, just like right here. That's cool.
Yeah. No, like I could definitely see myself getting with that motion. I do like everybody's saying the eye tracking's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I like the fact that I can
Yeah.
just look at stuff,
And
but
it
I
works.
also like the fact that they immediately stressed we're not saving the data
Mm-hmm.
of what you're staring at, because
privacy,
that's been a fear of mine for a long time. It's just the second they
I
have the
bet you they
data
are.
of what
I
you.
bet
This
you
was a
they
big
are.
fear when the Google came out, because I was just like, it's just gonna scan what the fuck you look at.
Mm-hmm.
Like that ad is gonna be crazy. Like you're just gonna be getting the most relevant of ads of your life, and I would hate that.
Yeah.
If that started happening on like this Apple headset, where like now it's using that data inside of websites and
That's
shit,
gonna
and now
happen.
like I would hate that shit. Like there
That's
has
gonna
to
happen.
be some way that
Apple's-
cannot be
dude,
used.
Apple's not going to track that data, but when you go into an app, they naturally need to collect that data, and then that app will collect your data. You know what I'm saying? So
I feel
maybe
like they're
Apple's
gonna
not going to
find
do
a
it, but they,
Yeah.
I think
like, you
Apple.
might
I
need
think
to
Apple
agree to it.
might make them
You know how-
privy to selections, but I don't think they will make them privy to, if you're looking at an entire site, what part of that site you've stared at the longest. If
yeah,
that makes
and
sense.
it'll be like how you can share your data with different apps like Instagram, whatever. I'm sure they're going to have like a notification. Do you want to share your eye tracking data with this app?
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
man. Dude, I'm not ready for a world with that
Yeah, bro.
question. I mean, like, it's kind of weird because, like, we're already at the face tracking. We've had fingerprints are old,
Yeah.
but for some reason, now that we're
Eyes.
getting to the eyes,
we're at the-
I'm a little
We're at
creeped
the
out.
retinal scan, man. We're
I'm
at
a
the
little
retinal
fucking
scan.
creeped.
Shit's crazy.
Because no, look, think about it. If you've had every iPhone, if you've had every single iPhone, and now you get the Vision Pro, Apple can they have a full
Oh
biometric
yeah,
scanner.
no, for sure.
They have a full,
sure.
they have thumbprint, face,
Dude, they can give us
entire
something
face
Apple
scan.
Watch.
Apple Watch,
Apple
I know
Watch,
they got everything.
They can emulate you in
Psycho
certain
clone us.
ways.
Yeah.
That is insanity.
Bro.
I think I just got stressed. Like that's the one.
Yeah.
Because that's too
Dude,
much.
what?
Yeah, dude.
Imagine once
The only thing they're
Apple
missing
has
is
their own
saliva.
AI.
Like,
Legit.
Yeah.
Legit.
Imagine once Apple has their own AI, they could replicate us, dude.
Just
They know our user behavior. They know everything we
Apple
do. They
knows too
know
much about
everything
me. It's
about us.
over with, dude. Like I'm the type of person where I click don't share on every iPhone because I'm just like, dude, I would give you too much data.
Facts.
Like whatever
Yeah,
I
no,
can,
I don't share.
Whatever I can elect to not give
Dude.
you, I don't want to give you.
Dude, but that's what they were saying is that even when you click don't share it, it was sharing it with them still.
Yeah.
So that was a
Yeah.
lawsuit that happened.
Well, so it was a lawsuit because
So-
what don't share used to mean was don't share with your name.
Yeah.
I think that was the issue with it because
But it
think
turned
you
out
had
they were
some
still
level of
sharing the name
anonymity
even.
still, but it was
Yeah.
like
Even the
people
name
were
was
like,
going through.
This is not what you were advertising that you weren't taking
Yeah.
from us.
Yeah.
Dude, no, even
Mhm.
the FaceTime on it was weird to me. Where it's like it creates like a 3D image of your face.
Oh, that's gonna uncanny.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's kind of.
That
was
It's
like,
way
weird. There was
better
some
than the
weird shit.
Oculus version of it.
I'll give you
True.
that, but it's
True.
gonna the
Facts.
first versions of that
Facts.
are gonna be fucking rough. Like
Yeah,
that's gonna
yeah.
have to be a learning
Dude.
model where like your first couple FaceTimes, you're not gonna fucking look normal,
Yeah.
and then
Dude,
it's gonna be like
creepy.
like it looks like you, but it don't look like you.
Yeah, it's
Like,
not you. Like,
Dude,
your eyes
dude,
are
even
dead.
when it looks like you and you know it's not you, dude, it's gonna be
Yeah.
creepy. It's gonna be
That's
creepy.
how
dude.
it's gonna be with the
It's gonna
eyes
be
on the outside
recreating
because
you.
that's a display.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah.
It's a
That is
screen,
people
yeah.
seeing a rendering of your eyes, and that's creepy as
Well, no,
well.
that's-
No, it's a camera
It's your
feed.
real eyes.
It's not-
That's
it's
your
not
real
a
eyes. It's your
camera
feed.
feed.
It's the
It is
inner. It's
not.
the inner feed.
Go back and look it up.
Isn't
It
it?
is not an inner feed of the cameras inside of your face. It is a recreation.
Yeah,
It is literally
Is
a
that's a
part-
recreation
It is
too?
a recreation
Oh,
of what
shit.
your eyes look like, and it is matching your eyes and tracking
Oh,
the
I thought
movement
it was just
to do what your
passing
eyes are
through
doing. It
the-
is not a camera. It's fucking weird. Like that's why
Oh.
everybody's like, this shit is. It's all hitting uncanny valleys. Like all of the shit they're doing with recreating
Yeah,
the
it's
people
all
inside
weird
of it
stuff.
is like crazy. Like
Do you guys
essentially,
remember
Apple's
that,
gonna be able to create you, as I was saying about it having your face, your
Yeah.
fingerprint. Now it's gonna have a full scan of you.
Apple
Like-
clones. They're just gonna all switch us out
So-
for Apple bots.
Well, Apple's
What do
essentially
you guys
just making
think
the
of,
first avatars that you could essentially walk into their world in if they create a world out of this,
Yeah.
and it would look like you.
Bro.
Like, fuck,
Yeah.
crazy.
What do you guys think of people recording every part of their lives now? Like they're just gonna record shit
Yeah,
24/7.
dude, no, that shit was wild to me, especially if you're outside. Like,
How-
if you're outside, you can't even tell that you're recording. At least from what the video
as
showed.
like I feel like this shouldn't be an outside item, as I said
Yeah,
before. But as you're
true.
saying, like people will take it outside.
It will.
gonna be
It
weird.
will eventually.
I'm sure that they will eventually have to have some type of recording thing where the front is going to display to everyone that it is
Yeah.
recording, because I
There
feel like
needs to be, like,
there
at
are
least a
places
light.
and countries where I'm pretty sure they will have to have that on there, so they might just make it an overall thing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, like
at
in
the same
Japan, they
time,
have that
how cool would it
weird
be
issue.
to watch a stream with one of those of someone who has one? That might be really fucking dope.
Yeah.
Like
no,
if
that'd be
Twitch
cool.
had a section where
Yeah.
it was like
Yeah.
watching VR with me, and like you're like with the person, and like they like that would be a cool type of video.
No,
Or
that-
even
that would
like
be
if
sick.
YouTubers or
Exactly,
creators
exactly.
started making videos like that, where it was like
Just
I made this
actual
video for
VR,
YouTube, but
yeah.
it's like you can interact with it differently, the same way how they have 360 videos that you can watch with like a Google Cardboard, or you can watch like inside of an Oculus. I'm pretty sure. Can you watch the 360 YouTube videos inside?
Yeah,
of-
we should stream in 360.
we should not. We should.
Yeah,
If
dude,
I
this will
get
be
an
like
Insta 360.
If you get an Insta 360, we should do it. Yes.
Okay.
If you get an Insta 360, we will stream in 3. But also, why do they need to see more of this room?
Right.
This is the only part that looks this good, and
Yeah.
only when cropped in at this factory.
Because it's possible to stream in Insta or in 360.
I guess, but hey, man, either way, I think that
Dude.
I would cherish photo and video memories more if they were recorded in
Yeah.
that manner. Now a lot of people are like, it's gonna look fucking weird to wear that shit and record, but like imagine if like
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
kind of like your like cool moments with your loved ones, if it was like their birthday and you get like the happy birthday and you're wearing it, even if you were to like pay somebody to wear it, I think that would be kind of cool if it was
Yeah.
became like a kind of service offered, where it was like, oh yeah, this person is just here to capture the memory, so you can go back and watch it in
yeah, captured in first person.
well, I mean, it's like think about it. It's like that's
Yeah.
what we pay people
Yeah.
at big life events to capture the moments on
Yeah,
photos,
like at weddings
so
and
we
stuff.
don't have
Yeah,
to
no, I get
have
what
a
you're saying.
camera in front of us.
Yeah.
So it's like if I could pay somebody to wear either my headset, like the photographer, and it's like, hey, just go around, get a cool video.
That'd be crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just
That's
stand
what I thought
everywhere
about
you were
with it.
standing to like, so you could like literally walk out
I
what
don't
you
know
did
about
that day.
That's a little weird. Like you have them
That'd be
recreate your
crazy,
wedding
right?
day, and you have them walk down the aisle with
Bro.
each of you.
Yeah.
So you do like you do 3
Yeah.
takes.
Bro.
You do like
Exactly.
one fake one where you're holding the hand of the bride, and then like the other one they're holding the hand of the other one, and then it's like, oh my god, no,
Bro.
that is too much. But would that be a really cool promotional video if you went to like a wedding
It
place
would.
and they put a
Yeah.
headset on you and you got to sit there and you were the groom and you see like a mirror and it's like the AI recreation of yourself in a suit. You're walking with the oh man, dude, the advertisement
Yeah.
on this
Yeah,
thing. I just
facts.
Yeah.
the possibilities.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Dude,
Just have, like,
I
little
think this is gonna
teasers.
bring back filmmaking. You know how like movie theaters died, kind of thing. So I think people will like. This is gonna be the new movie theater, dude. People are just gonna pay for movies straight on the Vision Pro. What do you think?
Yeah,
What
but
do you
like
think
it's
about
gonna be excluding a lot of people. There will be shit
Yeah.
just made for it, but I think that I don't know
Most
because
people.
this is the problem that I can't see with the device, and I mean maybe we could talk about this a little bit more, but like I can't see an entire family wearing these at home.
Yeah.
That's what I really I can't see.
I could see
can't
it.
see a couple
In 10
interacting
years,
with these on.
I could see it.
I can't see a couple
In 10
interacting
years, I
with
could
these
see
on.
all of them wearing it.
Okay, maybe,
10 years,
maybe,
yeah.
but
5 years
but that
even.
would take adopters of like the 20-year-olds to like meet and like I just can't imagine a couple right now just putting these on and sitting on the couch together and
What if they just look like glasses?
they didn't talk about that in any way of like sitting down with your family and co-op watching with this.
Yeah, first
or
gen,
any
there's no way.
interactivity
It was more of a
with it.
singular
Yeah,
activity.
this was
it a
so
singular
solo.
activity.
Like I'm a person where it's like I'm a very alone person. This was very cool to me. But like someone who may interact with someone in their home all day, this might not be that cool of a device because they're only they would only step in this for moments of separation from what they're doing and then they would come back. So I don't know.
Facts.
For sure.
That
Like
would be
the-
creepy if the whole family just wore them.
But that's what I'm saying. I can't see
Yeah.
that. I can't see everybody like, hey, like how Parsons saying, like, let's watch a movie together. They all buy the movie and everybody sits on the couch. You got the kid with their headset on. the
You don't
adult with
even
their-
know what your wife looks like?
Well, I mean, that's now you're talking like Surrogate's Bruce Willis movie, like where everybody was in a robot. Like
No. Like just in the VR headset, but it's AR. I could just overlay whoever I want over you.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I feel like that's personal. Like, you shouldn't tell anybody if you do that because that kind of makes you an asshole. It
Well,
doesn't
no,
really
I'm
make the
just
software
saying,
bad.
like, how many
Like,
families would that be?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, you
I
could
feel-
transform people into other people. Yeah, no, that could definitely be a feature in the future. Like it's just
It
a filter.
could be, but I mean, like
Like a
now we're
Snapchat
talking
filter.
very far in the future. Whereas I was kind of just talking about something that was like right now, like families sitting down and watching a movie together.
But
With this,
we were
whereas
talking about 10 years.
he said in 10 years he could see people watching them together, which is I'm just saying it's definitely not Gen 1 here. Like Gen 1, I mean, like if you Bob, if you're wearing your Quest, would you want to interact with someone who's also in your house wearing Quest? Like would you want both people to be on Quest together?
Maybe
all
if
day?
I could see through it in color and not in like 120p.
You could, and you would be
Okay.
able to see through it. Yeah, for sure. You would. You can do it right
The
now. Right? You
Apple
can see through. They have
pass-through-
that pass through.
Yeah, I have
about
passed
to
through,
say,
but mine's black and white and it's
Apple's
very
is like
low
pass
res.
through, but like not pass through because it's also like rendering and doing
No,
other
Apple's
shit.
is like
They're
nice
doing
It's
pass
just
some
through.
crazy
passing through the
shit.
camera, right?
yeah.
Like,
Apple's
because
is
that's,
nice
That's how
pass
they're
through.
able to recreate the like actual stuff in your space so perfectly. Like that's why you
Yeah,
can get like
yeah.
the clearer text and stuff because it's like the camera is taking the outside, but it's intentionally making it look good for what you're still doing inside of this. It's fucking crazy. It's like it's just
Yeah,
mad
exactly.
impressive.
They have that like weird dynamic. Yeah, they have that weird dynamic lighting. They can change things to
Yeah, so
be
it's like they
different
can shade a
brightnesses.
side of your room and make this side lighter
Yeah.
depending on what you need, or they can black your entire room out, and it's like, damn.
They could just turn
Dude,
it into
it's
a
cool,
different
dude.
landscape altogether.
Dude,
It's
like,
like, do you want to watch this
I'm
movie?
totally gonna be
and no
messing around with
social?
this. Like, if they have like some kind of thing where you can build your own space and stuff like that, like, dude, it's gonna be modern day Legos, dude. Like, you can just build
Legit.
shit, like, just fucking around, you know?
Build your
Like,
own world.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how open this is going to be, though.
Yeah.
Like, what
Yeah.
I would like to see when they bring this to a more public market is either a way to connect to a computer, which would be pretty cool, because I feel like
They
it should
have
also...
for the Mac. They showed
But
that.
yeah,
But it
they
was
showed
like a
the Mac stuff,
display.
but I'm more talking about, like, being able to just, like, take over your computer with this. Like, now it's like, it turns into more of a basic system. Where it's just like I can just view my computer on this device. Like I enjoy what it can do with Mac, which is like what even makes me want to be like, yo, I could like take away everything, just get a MacBook Air, put it on the headset, use the headset for everything else.
Right.
exactly. You don't need nothing. Exactly.
I would just still want a keyboard and a mouse, but you can Bluetooth.
Yeah,
connect
I
the
need a
keyboard and
key. I
mouse
need a
to it.
physical keyboard.
No, you can,
yeah,
you
I
can
need a
connect
physical
Bluetooth
keyboard.
peripherals to
Yeah.
it. So it's like
Yeah.
Yeah, when they showed that, that's when I was like, okay, this is actually really sick.
you literally
Dude,
just
that's
grab a
lit,
magic
dude.
mouse.
Yeah,
if you could
you don't
still
need
connect your mouse
anything.
and everything,
You don't need
yeah,
nothing no more,
You're
man.
chilling.
It's crazy.
Chilling.
Bro, come on. Imagine editing a video laying down in bed with your hand.
Oh, bro, what? Split.
You're literally just using your
Cut.
eyes to scroll
Dude,
through a timeline.
Delete.
Dude, that's the
Bro.
thing, dude. We're not gonna need to edit it in like 5 years, man. There's gonna be some AI editing for us.
I don't think a lot of these things won't replace humans. You have a lot of faith in it, but a lot of these things can't replace humans. AIs can make edits, but AIs can't make emotional cuts in the same manner.
Yeah.
Like
timing.
there's things
dude,
you
that's
can't
the thing.
remove humans from.
No, but that's the thing. You're only gonna give it like a general idea of what it needs to do, and it'll be able to figure it out. It'll do what you want it to do. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm
Like
saying, but
that's
it
how
won't-
good it's gonna get.
It won't
Yeah.
make it won't do what a human can do still. Like it will still
It won't do. Yeah, it won't do what a human can do by itself. It needs you. Yeah, it still needs you to some degree.
It can't produce anything new.
No, exactly.
That's just what
Yeah,
it is.
it
'Cause,
needs
like,
you to
well,
have the
yeah.
idea.
And you're talking about stuff
need
that
to have the
requires
idea.
new.
Exactly.
Like, people on YouTube, the reason why this algorithm is changing is people are trying new shit that no one's tried before
Right.
to break this algorithm.
Exactly.
To get past
that's the key
AI,
to it all,
make something
right?
cooler. Like
It's like you're gonna be presenting. You're the one who's coming up with the ideas, and then the AI is just gonna do it for you. That's the whole goal of it. It's like you still need the human to have some kind of goal in the first place. AIs can't even come up with their own goals usually. You know, like that's what they're trying to come up with now is like have AIs that can come up with their own goals, but they can't.
yeah. You about to say something?
Yeah, I thought you were about to say something.
Yeah, like we just got prepped for you. You pulled the mic up to your mouth like you were about to say something. You're just getting ready. Okay, cool. We're gonna keep pushing then.
I totally thought he was gonna say something.
Last thing to talk about, which we kind of touched on, but the only thing we didn't really touch on is the R1 chip.
Yeah.
They made a whole new chip.
Oh, yeah.
Just for handling
Reality.
the processing of all the extra cool
Didn't
stuff.
we
were
talk
talking
about what this chip could be called?
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
thinking
We had this
X,
conversation.
right?
We
Yep.
did.
Well, we
did.
thought there would
Yeah.
we didn't think it would have an M chip. We thought it would just have like a
Yeah,
reality.
and
It would have a
they were
different
like
chip.
surprised.
We knew it would
M
be a
chip
different chip.
and a
Yeah.
new chip.
Yeah.
We knew it was a different chip. Yeah,
But-
A
facts.
lot of people lost.
I don't
bets.
think the reality chip is that new. I think it's just a scaled up neural engine.
Oh, interesting.
Facts.
Like
To
I
process all
don't
the
think they
extra
had
stuff.
to
They
like
just- they pretty much put it on
recreate
a
a new
dedicated chip.
architecture. They
pretty
just
much-
Yeah.
took the neural engine and were like, instead of making
souped
it
it
this
up.
tiny little piece of the die, let's
Yeah.
just make a whole thing
Yeah.
of neural engine to
Yeah.
handle this many more sensors and
Yeah.
cameras.
That's actually I can
Yeah,
see
because
that.
it just needed to do more stuff. Yeah, it just needed to do more. And dude, it looks like it's doing it, man. I don't know how.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, it seems pretty cool. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I will be in the Apple Store when the test units hit the floor.
Yeah, for sure.
I will. I
Dude,
will
so many
definitely-
people are going to be
try that.
trying this at the
They're
Apple
probably gonna
Store,
make you
dude. The Apple
schedule
Store is going to be
online.
filled with people doing
Yeah.
that.
They're
Yeah.
not gonna make you schedule
100%.
demos. Whereas I would actually prefer that because I'll 100% schedule. I'll book first.
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, because you'll get a good amount of time to just be able to use it if it's like a scheduled one. Like
Yeah, I
you'll
mean,
be
the same
able to
thing,
use
like,
that.
I mean, if you go in right now
Yeah.
and say you want an Apple Watch, which is not a relatively expensive item, you get a 20-minute breakdown, a wrist sizing, different Apple
Exactly.
Watch types. They put everything
Yeah.
on your wrist. Like, if they're willing to give that much dedication to the watch, you're
Yeah,
gonna get an
facts.
individual person to talk
For
to you
sure.
about this
Yeah.
this whole VR.
For sure.
Like, they're getting trained
Yeah,
right
dude.
now on a whole
Dude, the watch,
30-minute interactive
Dude, the watch
experience.
thing is an experience. You're
It's a
right,
whole
dude. That thing
experience.
is such an experience, right?
I
it
feel
really
like,
is.
I feel like sometimes I'm cheating the Apple employees out of doing their whole job because when I walk in, I'm like, it's
I know
cool.
what I want. Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
nerd about this. You
Yeah,
don't need
it's-
to explain
Yeah,
how
No,
it
no,
shows.
we know.
exactly.
Yeah, now we know what we
Exactly.
want.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But it's
facts.
like, I still love the fact that it's there because for a product like this,
Mm-hmm.
this whole like AR experience, this is where I'm like, this is exactly what you were made for. This is
Yeah.
what the store was made for.
Exactly.
It's a showroom.
Yeah.
That's exactly what this is for.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait.
Dude, and this is like I remember outside Microsoft stores they would have the Xbox like VR headset, connected, and you'd be able to like test it out.
Yeah.
But like that was like in this little confined area, and it looked kind of shady. You know what I'm saying? But this
there's like a
at
line
Apple,
for
I'm
it.
sure it's gonna be
I'm not gonna
beautiful.
lie,
Like
that's
they're
how
gonna have
Nintendo
like
do all this shit,
they're
too.
gonna
Just
put
be
like
that
a little
creepy
corner.
booth,
You know?
like, can I just go in
Yeah.
what? Like, just like-
Legit.
nobody
Yeah.
monitoring it. Apple's gonna have a person there dedicated.
Yeah.
They're gonna be asking you, "Do you want to try?"
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
Yeah,
I-
do you
ooh, I
want to
can't
try?
wait.
Facts.
I can't wait. They're gonna be like, the line starts over here.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
name? We'll call
Yeah.
you. And then, bro, because
Yeah.
they're gonna sell so many products, you're just walking around the store and
Yeah.
shit. Oh
We'll
man,
text
I
it
can't
to
wait.
you. Like,
I love Apple stores. You know, like some people.
Yeah, dude.
It's like you like your favorite. That's my favorite store.
Yeah, no,
Like,
you got to go
Dude,
to the
yeah,
Apple
dude.
store.
Dude, the classic experience of like when you were a little kid and like your parents were talking to the employees, so you walked around like just
Oh.
playing on the computers.
facts.
Dude, that's classic, dude.
It's
Playing some
lit.
Angry Birds on the iPhones. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's
Putting
just classic.
porn on the wall.
Oh my
What?
god.
Yeah, man. So
What?
I can't wait for the Apple Store experience on this because it's gonna be really cool. And I'd even do the thing like how they have some of the classes like for all the products where you can kind of go in and they'll like use your device and show you how to do cool things. I would do that 100% with this device.
Yeah, for
I'd
sure.
go to the Apple Store for
Yeah,
every little
facts.
class and every night that they have.
Yeah. No, see, a part of me wants to buy it because it's first gen.
Really? You want to be okay? I feel that. I'm
And
ground
then,
level on
like,
certain
just be like,
items.
yo,
And
that's
then,
first
and
gen.
then
It's
it'll be a
sick.
collector's item.
Yeah,
dude.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like a collector's item.
Exactly.
Dude,
Watch it be worth nothing like an
snagging this
Apple
thing.
Watch Series 1.
Yeah, but I think it would still just be cool. Like, I wouldn't personally sell it, I don't think.
Apple
but
is
it would just be
really
kinda
good
cool.
at devaluing their old
Yeah,
products.
no,
So
that is
I don't
true.
know. I'm not gonna.
That is true.
I'm not gonna say this was gonna be a. It might be a collector. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna hold value.
It's
Yeah,
not. It's not.
there's no
Apple's
way.
No,
really good at
there's no
saying,
way.
and
Yeah, no,
now the
there's no
V1
way.
is worth. Hold
Yeah.
on. This is the company that dropped their M1 biggest deal ever.
Yeah.
All those M1s are resale half price right now.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Legit.
that's why they're a good deal, dude.
Literally, bro. I've
Good
been
deal
looking
right
at M1 Pros for a minute
Yeah.
because I'm just like, yo, might be the time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, might be the time to
Yeah,
pull the trigger.
yeah.
I don't need anything fancier. Like,
Right. Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
but it's like, bro, like they're really good at devaluing. So I mean, if you're okay with spending $3,500
Let's
and
go.
next year they say
$3,500.
we have the headset and we brought the price down to $2,500 and we got an SE
Yeah.
for $1,003, like if you're okay with that devaluing happening in about
Facts.
by the end of 2025,
Dude,
Yeah.
like
as long as
No,
I can
I think
trade
that-
this in for like some value and then get the new one again next year, I'm
and
cool
see,
with it. You know what I'm
that's
saying?
where they're gonna do it. Because
Yeah.
I mean,
The
like,
trade
Yeah.
value's got to be good. For
come
sure.
on, man. Like,
It's
dude,
gotta be good.
how do you think I stay with
Yeah.
these Apple products?
Mine-
If you buy the first gen
Right.
and you don't trade it in,
Yeah.
I think you're kind of dumb.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
Yeah, dude, exactly. So
sure.
I'm definitely gonna trade it in, man, when the
Yeah.
time comes.
bro.
Also,
But I'm
it's
getting
like,
this thing, dude. I'm getting this.
This one, I feel the collector, but like if you hold on to, you would have to hold on to this for years, and it would
Yeah.
have to fail.
Yeah,
Years.
facts.
It would have to
Years.
fail to the
Yeah.
point where people are making YouTube videos about it, and you
Yeah.
can charge a crazy premium because people are trying to make a YouTube video.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what the storage is going to be like.
Oh man, I didn't even
Like-
think about that. They said nothing.
Yeah.
They said no
'Cause
words
it
about
starts at
storage.
3,500.
Damn.
No,
I don't
Who
know.
knows
Yeah.
how
Boy,
much
if they
storage
say-
is in there?
What?
I didn't realize they said.
I
Nothing
literally
about
did not
storage.
think
Yeah.
about it till right now.
They
Because
didn't.
then
They
also,
didn't
if
say
you could
nothing about
record
it.
video,
What's the base on
They didn't
say
on
nothing.
Oculus, the one that I keep comparing it to right now? What's the base
What?
storage on those?
64.
Okay.
Actually, that might be
Yeah, it's-
European.
so they're gonna
version
put it
only.
as much
might
as a
be
phone, maybe?
128 and 256. Mine has 256.
Yeah.
128.
okay.
True.
Yeah,
I mean, the
128.
way Apple
Yeah,
does
that's probably gonna
storage,
be
they
what it is.
definitely in-house have storage that can
Quest
fit inside
games
of
are
those.
small though. I haven't found a game over like 3 gigs.
Yeah, I'm interested if Apple wants this to be like a mainly streaming thing, where
Yeah.
like even applications you don't
It's
really
a
download.
computer. It's everything.
You're right, but I'm saying like they might like, are they gonna have their games dependent on internet more?
Yeah.
Like or like
Not if
things
they
of that
don't want
nature.
it to be terrible.
You have a point. You have a point. But I feel like I don't know that 128. I could see them being Apple about it though, and being like, "You get 64 fucking gigs."
Yeah, bro.
Like, and you're gonna. Be
Oh, dude,
in
I
this
hope
operating
not.
system,
I hope not.
I can't
Just like
imagine-
one
pay for-
video.
I can't imagine a first
You need to pay
edition
for
of this
more
operating
iCloud
system
storage.
small.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
dude,
gonna
I'm
be
already
like,
paying $2.99 a month for that
Bro, it's like you
iCloud
got
shit,
60,
dude.
you
Bro,
got
straight
64. Those, dude, how many gigs do you think one of those videos is gonna take up?
Yeah, dude.
That's a lot of fucking
Oh,
cameras.
dude.
That's a lot of
3D.
cameras.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude,
3D.
once you wear it around
Eating
and you're
iCloud
storing
storage up. You're gonna have to
you're
get a
storing
terabyte.
your entire life. Imagine storing your entire life.
Like a vlog.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how much iCloud storage you gonna have?
Oh,
dude?
bro, you gotta.
If you're
you
just
don't have 2
recording
gigs
everything.
of iCloud storage, don't even buy this. Don't buy this.
Yeah.
One of
Yeah.
those videos is going to be several
gonna-
gigabytes.
Bro.
Facts.
Like, I would not be surprised if it's like 10 minutes equals like 30 gigs.
Oh
Like,
yeah, easily.
that would not
Easily.
shock me about Apple.
Easily.
A 4K
Yeah.
video on your phone right now is like damn near like a gig a minute. It's
Yeah.
I think it's a little bit more.
Yeah.
More or less. Yeah.
So it's like that's one cam.
yeah.
Yep.
This is capturing your
Dude,
surroundings.
that shit's crazy.
No,
That shit's crazy, man.
wild.
Man, this is gonna be insane. But I don't know, man. It's exciting. If Pars gets one, we're gonna have to go down there and we're all gonna have to wear it. Do an
Yeah,
episode.
that's another reason that you guys need to visit again. I'm gonna have this.
You think we won't come visit if
Just
you
have
give us
it-
fucking headset?
Have it delivered here, and we'll ship
you
it
know
out
how
to you
much-
after we try
Do
it.
you know how much
Facts.
cheaper a plane ticket is to get to you than it is to buy this headset?
Bro.
Let me tell you, I can get there
Exactly.
for way cheaper, bro.
Bro.
I can get there for way cheaper.
Facts.
Like,
Yo,
3,500, man.
I'll spend
Dude,
a
I'm getting
goddamn
it for
week
sure.
down there using that thing, dude.
dude, we might as well plan something now. I'm snagging this, dude. Let's go.
2024, you'll see us in person, full review.
Saving up now.
Yo, no, if they have some like cool ass like friend feature on there too, if Pars buys it, I'm gonna fuck around and buy that shit too. Just off of
Hilarious.
that.
Y'all are
I'll be like,
wild.
all right, if there's like a peer pressure thing, I'm
Dude,
back.
dude,
let me
because
find a
dude, think
sponsor.
like, you could be starting like you know how like they can FaceTime and they'll generate the other person's body.
Yeah.
Dude, what if they start generating like a room and you can see their entire
That's
body
exactly
like across
what the
from you
fuck
and
they're
stuff like.
That's what they're doing. Yeah.
There's
You
no
know?
way they don't. Like
Yeah.
we
Like,
put
they're
any
gonna do
amount of
that.
money on it right now. I'll place
Yeah.
the bet. There's no way that that's not going to immediately be a feature.
Bro.
It's gonna be
Camera
weird.
died again. But yeah, dude, that's the next on V2. They'll have that for sure.
Definitely.
For sure.
Like you're gonna
Oh
see
no, I don't
people
think it's
across
gonna
from
be
you.
V2. That's gonna be a software update. So it's gonna be like when they're gonna announce it at like a conference and just be like, when you're FaceTiming now, you can have your avatars interact. with each other.
You can
Yeah,
be
yeah.
on Mars.
You have to take it out.
Like-
You have to take it off the tripod.
But yeah, dude.
But yeah, like I feel like that is gonna be a thing. Like it's gonna immediately be a thing where it's gonna be like avatars and avatars all together.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's just too easy. Now I'm interested to see how Meta is out here trying to pass me the camera. Please pass me the camera while I'm talking. Because I just don't want to watch this happen. But the same way how Meta is trying to create almost like a universe you can interact in, they're going to
Yeah.
try to do the same thing with Apple, where like it's probably going to be like the hub at like the Apple campus,
Yeah.
and you're going to be
Mhm.
able to like interact there. You all are watching me
That's
try to
what I
get a
was doing.
bloated battery out of here. Yeah, but I mean, like I do it regularly, so I just wanted to do it as quick as we could there. This is also the most bloated battery. If anybody is watching the show and you're a real fan, Cash App me money for batteries.
Hey, facts.
That would show that
Facts.
you're a real fan of this show.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
so that Pars can continually see us.
Facts.
Make sure we have the
Straight
right
up.
batteries.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You know, I've never asked for anything on the show. I've never explicitly asked. Let's see what happens on this episode. If you've made it this
Yeah,
far, I
dude.
consider you a fan.
Facts.
How much of a fan are you, though? How much are you a fan?
Links in
But
description.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. There actually is a donation link in every description.
Yeah.
Hey,
Normally,
check
I
that
don't know.
out.
Actually, it might have went out when we started doing the copy and paste bios. But look, either way, it's time to get up out of here, yo. Let's wrap it up. What were the
Facts.
favorite things from WWDC? Did anybody have anything that like they really liked aside from Vision Pro stuff? I guess because I mean it seems like we all really
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
nothing else
Aside from
really.
that, yeah.
Anything else? No, that was it, man.
Adaptive
We
was
covered
pretty
everything.
cool.
Hmm?
Adaptive for AirPods.
Oh yeah,
That was
that
pretty
was
cool.
pretty dope. I definitely want to see how they do that. I've been noticing it in some updates when I'm in other apps, but I'm like it's like the phone call setting.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like Discord, if I start
Yeah,
watching
yeah.
YouTube, it'll raise and lower the volume in accordance. But like it's not great. I'm gonna be 100.
Yeah.
So I hope that this is
yeah.
them saying like this is the real rollout of that
Right,
feature we've been
right.
slow rolling, and it's better now.
Yeah.
Because it was like
Yeah.
sometimes it was making Discord too loud and making YouTube too soft. Because I like to listen to music while I'm on Discord or watch YouTube, and I used to just put up with both volumes being maxed.
Oh shit.
So it's like it is
Yeah.
better
Good.
than that.
Yeah. Dude, I just can't wear my AirPods for that long, man. They start like making my ears feel weird. You know what I'm saying?
Same.
Like,
yeah.
I switch between these ones and my AirPod ones if I'm wearing AirPods for a long
Yeah.
time.
Usually, I'm just
switch
wearing
back
my
and forth.
big ass headphones over ears.
Yeah, but so the over ears gets me because of my glasses. They start pushing into my face.
Yeah, true.
But
Yeah,
like-
I have to take my glasses off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This headset dropping at $3,500 made the headphones seem a little cheap to me. I might get some AirPod Max.
True. I'm waiting for the second generation.
dude,
I'll
don't get
definitely
don't get this V1, dude. Get the wait for the new ones.
V2, I'm definitely
because
snagging.
dude, they're too
fuck?
heavy,
These
man.
are
They're too
headphones.
heavy.
I guarantee you that these Apple headphones are going to be good even when the V2s. Now I
No,
might wait
they're
on the
great.
V2s
They're
and
great.
buy the V1s.
True.
That
Yeah.
might happen.
True. Yeah.
But
yeah.
like still, like nah, bro.
No, dude, they're great, but like, dude, they're just too heavy, man. Like, if you like even turn your head like a little to the side, they like fall off your head.
Are they not supposed
crazy.
to be heavy? Like I don't know. Like
They're
No.
they're too
they're
heavy.
metal headphones.
They're too heavy.
Like I would enjoy them to have some.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
I've worn them on my head before and I enjoy them. I'm not too much of a fan of
You could
the
break
shape
your neck
of those.
doing this.
Well, I never do that with my headphones on. Good thing I don't. But
Oh yeah, I run in behind you and I'm like, Josh, and you're gonna snap your neck with the momentum.
it's not gonna fucking happen. But either way, I don't know if I like the shape too much of how like the Sonys are and the Bose. Like I do like a squarer headphone shape. So,
Yeah.
Like, I'm
No, I mean,
interested.
dude, they look nice. I mean, the bra bag isn't that great, but you know.
Raw bag, hilarious. That is what it looks like though. But yeah, I mean, like
It
they
really
do for
does.
certain occasions. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, like I like in-ear headphones, so like I rock
Facts.
in-ear monitors a lot because I just
Facts,
I
facts.
want to be immersed. I don't want to hear the world. I want to hear sound. I want to hear whatever I'm hitting play on. Like so, I mean, like
Yeah, it's like
this would be
inside your
the
ear,
switch, 'cause,
literally.
Like yeah, I got off of over ears intensely. We've devolved in this conversation a bit. Anything else from WWDC? I personally really like the cycling update. I'm a big cycler, and I've been switching over to mainly using just my Apple Watch to track my cycling.
Facts,
So the fact that
facts.
they're actually gonna like have it where I can have the display on my phone that matches the watch, that's gonna be really fucking cool. Like that's
Yeah.
just something I'm looking forward to as a biker. But other than that, yeah, I feel like they trumped everything when they came out with the. They
Vision
were
Pro.
like, and here is
Yeah,
a
this
headset.
is-
We've been waiting for it for like 5 years though, so I'm kind of just glad that it
Yeah.
came out. I'm glad we got some competition in the market.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be pretty
Facts.
dope.
Dude, but
just
they
to
were
see how
right,
it
man.
goes.
This was better than the competition, man. They were
Oh,
right
yeah,
on
easily.
that.
It's
Killed the
better. It's
competition.
better. It's because
Killed
it's
the
Apple
competition.
does the same thing when they make everything. They add enough features to where you can't directly compare it to anything.
Right.
So that's just, and I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
yeah.
for better, sometimes for worse. This seems like it's for better.
Mm-hmm.
Like they put so much shit on it. They're like, you can't say the Quest does this. You can't say the Pro does this. Like you can't say the Vive, the HTC Vive.
Yeah,
Like you can't say
yeah.
any of it does this. And that's really
Yeah,
what they wanted.
yeah.
And I think they achieved it. Now the key is, are people willing to buy it? And I mean, it seems like it. You know, Parse is out here. I'm in the maybe category. Anaya said he's buying it if other people have it.
Yeah,
So
I'll
there'd be
never-
3 of them. I feel like
Yeah.
if we get 1, there's a chance of 2. If we
Bro.
get 2, we're definitely gonna have 3 here.
Yeah.
And then you might just get that big Bob. That's what we're going in VR.
I think we're gonna
fuck it.
peer pressure
If
Josh
we
into
get our
getting this.
avatars in there, dude.
Yo, Nene, get this, dude. Nene, get this thing, and let's peer pressure Josh into
Yo,
getting it.
I can't confirm it yet, but
My thing is, I would have to logically trade 2 devices for it.
yeah, I would have to get rid of my iPad.
I have to change. I have to
there's
trade
no
2
way.
devices for it. It has to fill that gap. If
Yeah.
it has to fill the gap of the phone and the iPad, or the iPad and the computer. It would
Facts.
have to really be the iPad and the computer because I feel like
Dude,
still
I
need a phone.
wonder.
I
I
feel
wonder
like I'm
if
not
you would be able to
dropping my phone.
draw.
Yeah.
You know how he has like the hand tracking? I wonder if he would be able to draw inside of there.
I don't
It might
want
be.
that. I need.
That's gonna
feedback.
be interesting.
Yeah, I didn't
See,
have
that's
to-
why the
if you could
iPad
draw.
ain't going nowhere though. I don't. If the iPad
Yeah.
can do the shit that the computer does, where the screen comes off of it, oh man.
Oh, facts.
But it's like
Facts.
it
Yeah, that's
has
what I'm
the same
saying.
power, if not more power, than
Let's
the fucking iPad already. So it
But
should
I
just be
guess
able
you
to
would
have
use the
iPad on it.
iPad as like a drawing pad. You use that like as a drawing pad.
That or if
Kinda
The,
thing.
the
I don't know.
tracking camera underneath can
Yeah.
just track if you're writing on a table with like an Apple
Yeah.
Pencil that doesn't write for real.
Yeah,
You just
something
make
like
a
that.
pen
Yeah,
that
yeah.
just writes on a table.
Mhm.
and
That
it tra-
or if
that
Or
it
maybe
just
yeah,
gets, like,
maybe it
haptic
could just
feedback too
take the
much.
Apple
what if
pencils.
the pencil itself just gets haptic feedback.
Yeah,
So it's like when you're like.
I think it can
air,
already do that.
No.
You just.
I
feel
think it already. I
Haptic
don't know if it does it
feedback
in
on the
air, but if you put it
pencil?
on a surface, if you put it on a surface, I think the Apple Pencil already has some kind of.
No, it has no feedback.
Oh yeah. no,
pressure.
No.
It has no feedback.
No, it doesn't have feedback, but it has like a
Oh yeah,
pressure
pressure sensitivity. Yeah.
thing on it. So I feel like it could automatically work with this thing to some degree.
That would be pretty cool. Like if they made a pen
Yeah.
that had feedback in the air to the point where like you press it and it's like it's like actually like.
Oh, in the air, that would be crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know how they would even do that.
Oh,
I don't even think that would work.
We're talking about shit that doesn't exist. You know, that's kind of what it is.
Gen 3.
That's what I'm saying. But they also want this to have no controller. Apple's big on
Yeah.
using your hands for shit. Like that's why they were even like really late about the keyboard for the iPad. Like everybody been making third-party ones for years.
Dude,
They just want you to use your
but
fucking
think about this new thing, dude. Live translation is gonna be a thing now.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God,
saying? So like someone's
live
talking to you,
subtitles?
and you can just read. You can
Cause
just
live
read what they're saying.
subtitles in real
right there.
life?
Yeah,
That'd be so dope.
Bro.
exactly.
For other languages, that would
That's
be
gonna
cool
be
as
a thing.
hell.
No,
But how
That's
weird
gonna be
would
a
you
thing,
look
for
traveling
sure.
with that shit on your face? Boy, you gonna get robbed. Oh, you gonna get robbed.
Oh,
so
Yeah,
hard.
dude,
So
you're gonna get
quick.
robbed so
You just,
quick.
it's gonna be
so
on the
quick.
screen as
quick, man.
subtitles. Run your pockets.
Legit.
Like, it's like,
Legit.
oh, shit.
Give me all your money.
All of it.
Take it off.
Give me
Like,
the
that's
weird
the last thing you're
headset,
gonna read.
kid. Like,
Take it off and give me it.
Bro.
Like,
oh man, dude. Somebody. Oh my god, dude, it's gonna be crazy.
yeah, there's no
Somebody
way
getting
you're
robbed on a
traveling
train.
to
You're
any
trying to
third
watch
world country
Avatar
with
2
this
and
thing
somebody
on.
just yank that shit off your head.
Yeah,
son.
you see the whole fucking like
Woo,
lights.
man, that's gonna be
It's just a bunch
crazy.
of lights.
It's gonna be, bro. People go because they know
Dude,
if you're
you'd go
looking at them or
blind.
not.
You'd go blind real quick.
Oh,
Boy, you would be so dissociated, you wouldn't even know what was happening. You wouldn't even know what was happening. You try to put your hands up, you didn't even fucking know,
legit.
dude.
No, I just want to see
Dude,
rap
that'd be
music
so
videos
funny.
with like a Gucci headband. Put the shit on. It's just a
They
Gucci
gonna have their
headband.
homie in the background
Yeah.
and just looking at shit on the VR
Bro.
with their hands up.
Bro, it just says Supreme on the screen. Some stupid shit.
They got their logo running across the eyes. Oh man, that'd be
Oh,
crazy.
dude.
Oh shit, we've devolved again. Let's end the episode, yo. Who's got a quote to end us out with, yo? Make sure you're checking out all the cool content we're dropping, man. We got a whole bunch of stuff on the way. I got a whole bunch of 30-second samples. Thank you all if you watched that most recent one. I know Ananya and Parks got their daily TikToks, shorts, and reels
Thanks.
coming out here for you. What else you all dropping? You got some breakdowns of UFC coming out?
Yes, hopefully Friday.
Okay, Friday. Look forward to it. What you dropping, Parks?
I'm gonna drop a chapter review hopefully Friday as well.
Oh yeah, you was tweeting about it.
Go
weren't
check
you?
that
I
shit
saw
out.
some tweets. today.
Yeah, dude, my tweets are doing good, man. I figured out how to get some engaging content. Dude, I just got 3
Hell
likes
yeah.
yesterday, dude.
Hey.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah, go crazy.
Hey.
Go crazy. Yo, we should
Yo,
talk
let's
about
go, dude.
Mastodon on an episode. Have you all heard of that one? Do some
Oh, facts. Yeah, I haven't used it. Did you use it yet?
No, I haven't used it, but I downloaded it. 'Cause
Oh,
I was
okay.
like,
Never
I was
used
like,
it,
this
yeah.
fake seems like some cool community shit, but like you'd have to like pretty much either
Yeah.
find a community on it or have a community that's willing to go to it.
It's kind of
It's
like
your own servers, decentralized.
it's kind of like
social media.
like a subreddit kind of situation.
Yeah, like if
right?
subreddit and
what
Discord
I
had
could
a
tell.
baby, but they want it to be Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
yeah.
like it's
Facts.
like the best way to put it to somebody.
Facts.
But yeah, look, we should talk about that one day. Anybody got a quote to end us out with, man?
I thought.
I got nothing, man.
Oh shit.
Bob, I know you got a hot one for us, man. This is your moment to shine, G. Really? The one time we
Yeah.
toss over?
Something.
You usually are always ready. You're like, I always got a quote ready, but you never want it. And now we're here for it and we want
I
it.
have given it on numerous occasions.
It's the same quote. Well, yeah, you can't repeat, man. Okay,
No, I
look.
don't repeat quotes.
Oh,
I've
then don't
just
repeat
done
it. I
this
thought
on
you had one.
numerous occasions.
Well,
you guys
maybe-
never have a quote.
I mean, yeah, I generally don't. That's real
Just
life.
say
That's when I go
something.
to a song. That's no, because I'm not making a new quote. We're going with a quote that the people can
No,
take with them into a
no,
week.
just say something.
We're trying to
from-
leave the people with something to think about us for 7
All right.
days with.
So.
I got a quote.
Hey.
I was about to go with a quote from Numb by Linkin
Oh,
Park. So go
all right,
for
go.
it. No,
Go
you're
ahead.
fine. Mine
Oh.
is probably nothing in comparison.
All right. Fly the flag that heralds the world's eventual dawn. Nefertari D. Lily.
What does that even mean?
Yeah.
Dude, exactly, dude. What does that even mean?